and winning part of the war for the Githyanki, you searched for a way out of the citadel, and despite June's best efforts to come up with a magical solution, you made your escape on board a gravitite spelljammer piloted by a Githyanki named Jezza. The Gith had been surrounding the moon with a massive fleet of airships and dragons in order to kill any fleeing mind flayers, and they claimed to have planned the entire attack themselves, even suggesting that their victory was foretold years prior by some kind of oracle. They greeted you as heroes and welcomed you onto the ship. Their intention might have actually been to return home and celebrate, perhaps even to reward you for your efforts, but Seto demanded that you be taken directly to Kaiya instead, paying the captain an exorbitant amount of gold to assure his cooperation, and freshly motivated, he agreed, taking flight towards Astraea. The journey would only last a day or so without interruption, giving you all a much-needed chance to rest and recover. And though tensions remained high among some, Sakura's death weighed heavily on others, but you were all able to take some time to yourselves. And the following morning, after breaking away from the rest of the Githyanki fleet and drawing ever closer to Astraea, a fight was brewing between Kaiya and June. Meanwhile, Yezot was discussing a certain artifact with Astraea, an artifact which he claimed was long sought after by Loriphax. The item he described fit the description of Idekayo's diamond, prompting a more thorough investigation. Astraea then revealed the diamond, and with the help of June's magical lights, they were able to activate it. Concentrating the light through the diamond caused the projection of a grand cosmological map to fill the captain's quarters. But the map was not just a place. Sorry, the map was not just of their place in the multiverse, but of the entire multiverse itself, including all of its pathways and connections. Astraea identified it as the river Styx, noticing a thin golden thread woven into the paths. A valuable artifact for sure, but why would Loriphax want it? At this point, as some pondered this question, the fight between Kaiya and June seemed to be starting in full, Kaiya's curiosity prompting several shocking grasps from June, who was now faced with 9 angry tails waving about the fox girl's body. And before either of them could act, the airship punched into the planet's atmosphere. As it did so, a figure began to materialize on the deck of the ship. 3 skulls sitting atop full-plate armor let out a cynical laugh as Loriphax announced herself in the form of a Skull Lord. That is where we find you all now, seconds after Loriphax's arrival. There are spectral white-like creatures swarming onto the ship and moving in towards the Githyanki, but the Skull Lord is already on deck, staring directly into the captain's quarters. I see you have something of mine, you little shits. Hand it over. And you all have a moment to react and tell me any brilliant ideas you might have before we get into combat. So, yeah, what would you like to do?
I guess you'll pretty much take the gem, disturb it, put it down in chest, lock it. Goblin.
Okay, were you the last person to be holding the gem? Because it was sort of being passed between you, June, and Yazant. Do you? I mean, if June, unless you thought that you were the one hanging on to it at this point, as I'm asking.
You're asking me. Sorry.
I'm asking
No,
Australia and June, who was holding the diamond last.
I'm pretty sure I was just casting dancing lights to help lighten it up, so I didn't think I was holding it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so then Australia, you start locking it away into the chest. Is anyone else doing anything?
I would like to unleash a vortex. Centered around him before he can do anything. Them.
Okay, so you're launching an attack then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scary.
Sorry, say again. You broke up there.
This dude looks scary, and she kind of doesn't like scary people. So she's just gonna straight out attack him. And he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. He is going to.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know why I said that out loud. But it rolled a 12, so it's going to use a legendary resistance to try and pass that save. But what is it that you're actually doing there? You're unleashing a vortex. So is that the one that stays there, or does it only
Yeah.
stay there if he fails?
It stays there.
Okay. Well, and what happens on a pass?
Oh, he actually takes half damage. Do that.
Okay, what kind of damage? I need you to
Psychic.
describe what you're doing. I,
She sees this evil-looking dude outside, and she just doesn't really like evil people. So, while still glaring at June, she just uses 3 charges of her tail to unleash this swirling purple vortex. It's pretty tall. It's 40 feet high, so it's a pretty big vortex. Just centered around this dude.
wait, is it a sphere? A 40-foot
Uh,
sphere?
a cylinder.
All right.
So it's 10 feet wide and 40 feet high. And this vortex, he's just engulfed in it. It's purple flames. And she's still just glaring at June.
Okay. So as you do this, I will need everyone to roll for initiative. As Kaiya is the first one to launch an attack, and yeah. So if you haven't already, then I would like you to please roll for initiative.
Can I quickly cast Blink as this is happening before we enter combat?
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I just want to cast Blink on myself using my Cloak of the Dunamancer.
Okay. But what is that? What is that actually doing? Isn't that a teleport thing?
So at the end of my turn, I have to roll d20 on 11 or higher. I basically vanish from existence for until my next turn. Then I can appear
Okay.
10 feet away from where I disappeared, basically.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. This will basically be the turn. So, is it an
I
11 or higher?
Yeah, 11 or higher, and you see June just disappear in a blue puff of blue energy.
Okay. Yeah. Feel free to use the little special effects module. There are actually probably some cool little puffs of blue in it.
Yeah, probably. I'll look for it.
All right. So June disappears from view as at the end of. Well, all right. Jerry, is there anything that you were trying to do as all of this is happening in that same moment?
Wait, what?
Okay. Top marks for the for the voice changer, but I have no idea what you just said.
Oh god, what have I done? Oh, okay.
Jerry's speaking in Squick, which I don't understand. But I can see that Jerry is raging. Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, we can hear you now.
Did you blink?
Yeah, let's just say
Blink
my
or-
headphones are old. I just raged, but now with divine glow.
Ooh.
Okay, so all right, so you're going into a rage. Then at the end of as Kaiya unleashes this attack, of course it's right in my way. Just I'm just moving it slightly over to the side. Loriphax is going to use 3 legendary actions all at once as June disappears in the background, and you see her going, "Oh, well, that was rude." And you just see from underneath the floorboards, you start seeing these spirits crawling up from underneath and turning into the flesh forms of these Githyanki zombies. And he is going to summon 8 zombies as he does within 30 feet of him.
Is one of them named Rob?
No, none of them are bards.
Wait, is this the Star Wars theme song? But
I was about to say, I heard the dun, dun, dun,
Oh
dun,
yeah,
dun,
June.
dun.
Ah, blink.
Didn't you guys notice
it's
the
one of them.
Mandalorian before?
I wasn't really listening to the music; it was kind of off in the background, so I was too focused on the scene at hand.
I figured you guys are fighting space people in space to find some Asian Star Wars music.
That's how it was.
All right, and with that, we are actually going to jump into initiative. Has everyone rolled?
yep.
Indeed, I think so. It's just Seto that isn't yet, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. But that means that it's going to be Loriphax up first, as yeah. In that case, Loriphax is going to step out of the sphere. Just going to take a step, and then is going to cast Cloud Kill.
Thank God I disappeared.
Okay, so what you see is as Loriphax takes a step back out of the swirling mass, you just see this green sort of energy come swirling up around her, well, around the Skull Lord, and this thick green fog come rushing across the deck of the ship. This is like some kind of a mustard gas that now immediately comes swarming into the room. Is going to be able to hit everyone right up to Astraea, so it's actually just going to miss you there, June. But
It doesn't matter. I'm on
everyone-
the ethereal plane right now.
Yeah, that's
Demi
Yeah, that's
plane
good.
actually, because Blink on that cloak, the astral.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the things I wrote about. I just didn't want to like customize a spell.
Okay, so I need everyone else to make a con saving throw. As yeah, this and this. Oh, no. Okay, there's a fail from everybody, especially Spike. Yeah.
It's
Okay,
plus
so
3 for if it helps. She's within 10 feet of me.
for who? For
Kaiya
Kaiya,
is,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'm just out of range like always.
Oh, how much do I add to it? Okay. So then in that case it would be a 17.
okay, I'm just rolling for years as well. Ooh, okay, none of that one. Okay, so no, that is still a fail, unfortunately. And you are all going to then take as this wave of basically mustard gas is going to do 30 poison damage. Yeah, is that right? Yes. So you each take 30 points of poison damage. Jerry, I think you
It was
halve that.
either way, my mask gives me resistance to gas, like
Yeah,
poison gas damage.
but this spell actually specifically says that if what does it say here?
Hold your breath.
Creatures are affected even if they hold their breath or don't need to breathe. So it's actually getting onto your skin. This is
Well,
more.
I'm still raging.
Yeah, no, you've still got resistance, but I'm just saying it is still it's burning, and it is now filling up this room. But that is going to be Loriphax's turn, and then it is going to, after his turn, the zombies go. So then the zombies, he is going to order them to move into the room, and for the last one to close the door behind him. The area is also heavily obscured, just by the way. Should that one still visible? Yeah, this one's actually just going to walk up to the door, and as you see this gas rushing into the room, and you all grimace and start coughing and choking, you see one of the zombies just take the double doors and shut them, as you are now in a room full of green smoke, and yeah, it seems to be just rushing through this entire room, choking everything. The zombies do not seem affected, but the area is heavily obscured by this green smoke. Wish I could actually put that down as an effect right now, but it is going to take us to the zombies, who are going to start swarming you guys.
Damn it, Seto the Zombie Slayer would be awesome right now.
Where is Cecil? Actually.
Okay, those three are going to go against Jerry. Okay, so this is because these are just zombies and they are a low rank. We're using mob rules. So it needed. Does that actually show up there, the mob attack results?
No.
It privately says.
Oh, okay. Well then, so what happens is these 3 zombies start swarming onto you, Jerry, and
Which 3?
uh,
Just to
the
know.
3. There's the ones right in front of you. There's one in front of Spike. Yeah, that one, and the one next to you.
Okay.
And yeah, the 2 of them managed to get bite attacks in, and one of them managed to get a claw attack in against your AC, which is 18, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So then and it was automatically halving it now because of the macro, it seems like, because
Yeah.
you're supposed to take 8 piercing and it went to 4, so it's actually doing that now. Nice. So you basically took 5 damage there total from those 3, and then the other 3 on this side. They are going to go for, yeah. All right, and yeah, they just start swarming onto him, getting some good attacks in, and then this one on its own is going to go for you, Kaiya.
Okay.
And I'll swing at him as a reaction from Sentinel. Pretty sure
Okay.
I finally get it.
Yeah, I think you can get that one.
Does it state that you have to see it? Because then the heavy obscured may.
Yeah, that's a good point. Though it is within 5 feet of you, so I would say you could see it moving there. I mean, you are glowing, and like you would be able to illuminate it
It
just
just
enough
says
because it's right
when
next.
when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you. You don't specify. Well, I need to see it, I assume, but
Yeah, but you
right
can't
next to me.
you can't see Kaiya right now, but you do know she's there because this is all happening quite quickly. So yeah, you will be allowed to do that. It is going to get its claw attack first, and it misses with that, so you'll get your sentinel.
Let's try to make it work with the macros. Oh, it just did the animation. I thought you actually rolled an attack.
No, look, I'm not a developer.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit for you guys. Some of them do. Some of yours do actually have things, but those are just things that I could find. But like with the Bane thing, it targets you for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Okay, so 18 points of bludgeoning damage. So when the zombie takes at least 5 points of bludgeoning damage or slashing damage, you can roll another d20 to determine what happens to it. Well, what happens and which limb you smash. 12. Okay, that means one arm is severed from the zombie. So you, as this thing swings out to claw at Kaiya with one of its arms, you just lift the hammer and break right through its shoulder, like ripping the arm clean off and sending it bouncing off of the ceiling and onto the floor somewhere in the room. There is a spurt of blood as how much damage does it
18.
take? Okay, and then that is going to yeah, it is still alive, but it is going to then take it now is missing an arm, so it can't take its second claw attack, but it will take a bite attack against you, Kaiya. That misses as well. It was 3. Okay, so that is going to take us to your turn, Kaiya. What would you like to
Um, I think she will slash at it. Let me actually, as a bonus action, I'm going to activate Sword Dance. So, which will add 1 to my AC, melee weapon attack, and melee damage for a minute.
Okay, nice. Is that a concentration thing, or is that just you go into your sword dance?
Yeah, it's a class feature. It's
It's
not
like the blade dance.
Okay, yeah, nice. All right, so because I suppose that is your concentration is while you're in that dance. You become able to deflect things and whatever. So that's awesome. You start with the tail still whirling around you. What happens to the sphere outside? I mean, to the cylinder.
I think it stays there. Well, it just lasts for a minute. I can move it. Do I remember how far?
Well, that's the thing is you would need to see it. So I think while you can't see it, we'll say it just stays where it was, where you left it. Because is it it's probably a bonus action to move, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you're using your bonus action to go into the sword dance, it'll just stay where it is this round.
Okay. And then she is going to attack twice with her katana.
Okay, go for it.
She's attacking the one in front of her.
Cool. Yeah, that'll definitely hit. The first one, that one-handed damage will be enough to kill it. So how do you want to kill it with that first strike?
As this thing lunges forward to bite her, she dodges out of the way and brings this katana up to just slice its head off, I suppose.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you see, because it is lunging, you don't quite sever the head as much as you catch it underneath the jaw and slice right through its actual face, but it just goes lunging forward onto the bed and is completely dead. You are still trapped in this cloud of poison smoke, but that zombie is definitely dead.
Awesome. And I think she will go forward to attack the other one with her second attack. That would be 5 feet. My map is currently down though. But let's just take the second one it rolled, so 15.
Yeah, the second one for 15, I think that'll hit as well.
Cool. And she'll add sneak attack to this one. I want to see what the animation looks like on the screen.
Okay, does that look more like it's filled with gas now?
Indeed, it does.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that doesn't do anything to your animation, but I do actually have something that we should add for that. But it now says that Kaiya starts sneak attacking, which means so you've gone into your sneak mode. Are you hiding? Did you say what? So I missed that last part.
Well, it's the swashbuckler feature that where is it?
As long as they're 5 feet. Yep. That goes.
Oh yeah. You will get the sneak attack. Sorry, I just missed that part because I was trying to put the fog down. So sorry. Which one are you attacking?
She'd take one step forward and attack the one that was behind the other one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then that one you will. Jerry's close enough, so you'll be able to get that sneak attack, which you rolled quite high on. Actually, you got a 13. or
Nice.
for your sneak attack damage on that roll.
Awesome.
So, I actually gave you the sneak attack on the first one as well, but it doesn't matter. You managed to stab through this one and do some pretty serious damage. Roll one more d20 for me to see if you lop off any limbs or anything.
Let's see.
Okay, a 10. A 10 is also an arm, so you slice off one of this one's arms as well. It now only has one.
And then she's going to move as far back as she possibly can to hopefully where the smoke will not affect her.
This entire room is full of smoke, so there are sets of double doors on either side of the room, but currently you guys are trapped in this room full of gas. There's nowhere really in here that isn't touched by the gas at this point.
Okay. And I think there's nothing more she can do.
I mean, you can try and open the doors. Like, there are doors in the room. That lead into other rooms.
Okay. So that wouldn't take an action to do.
Open a door is a free action.
Then she'll go and
That
open the door. Go
Yeah,
inside.
if it was locked, it might take a full action, but at this point, as far as you know, they aren't locked at the top of the room. Though you did see, yeah, so on one side of the room you just saw a big zombie closing the doors, and then on the other side of the room that leads further into the ship and like goes downstairs, those doors are up at the top of the room. So which way are you trying to hit?
She's gonna head to the top of the room and open one door, and sort of go inside and close the door behind her, but not completely. Just enough so that the gas doesn't come sweeping in. But her allies, well, actually, her
Okay.
allies use a free action to open it themselves. So she will close it so that the gas doesn't get in, if she can.
Okay. Yeah, you will, as you run away, the zombie will get an attack of opportunity on you. That
Swashbuckler disables that because.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I missed that. So yeah,
it's
you
kinda
open
like
the door.
mobile.
Let me just check your.
Yeah, it's if I make a melee attack against a creature, it can't take opportunity attacks against me.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. Sorry, just still don't know your character too well yet. But you managed to just make it through to the other side of the door with the movement that you have.
Awesome.
Okay. And welcome, Seto.
Hello, hello.
My apologies, I overslept.
Well,
Lol.
that's pretty fitting to your character. What I guess he was so depressed that he basically wasn't like the Batman until now.
Well, actually, yeah, that would fit perfectly. Is that there's something
so
happening upstairs, but him and Z are still sitting downstairs.
I'll be right back.
Sorry, June, what were you saying?
He was just so deep in meditation he doesn't realize there's fighting going up upstairs.
Yeah. Okay, so that is going to take us to the Gith's turn outside. As you can hear this commotion, there is some madness going on at the above deck, as that you can hear above you, Center, as the Gith are now fighting off these Deathlock Whites outside, and they are not having a great time of it. But at this point, Z is going to turn to you, Seto, and and it's just, I mean, she's been sitting downstairs and just been kind of sitting with you that whole time, but now she's moving forward to look up through the grates and in the floorboards above you to the deck and try and see what's going on above board, and is trying to alert you that it seems like there's fighting going on up there. But that is going to take us to Astraea.
Can't see, but I know that there's at least the zombies. I flute and start playing a little tune and cast Shatter just with there, and it doesn't require me to either thing. It's basically hit everything except for this row here.
Okay, sorry, I'm not really seeing your ping. So where are you trying to cast it?
Exactly there.
Okay, all right. You're casting it over Jerry.
Pretty much like
All right.
I'm like, he
Yeah, cool. So you unleash a shatter there. How big is the area? 10 feet.
pretty much this is the area. So just misses.
No. It's a 10-foot sphere. That's 20 feet.
Half of it. Pretty much this area, I think.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you'll be able to basically get two of them if you're casting it over Jerry. You'd be able to get Jerry, Spike, and two of the zombies if you cast it right there. Or you could just get Jerry and two of the other zombies, or just Spike and two of the other zombies.
We're gonna take it at Jerry, since most likely take.
Okay, cool. So you'll be hitting then the zombie that Kaiya just attacked, and the one standing directly in front of Jerry, as well as Jerry. So I need a con saving throw from you, Jerry.
$22.
Makes it like an absolute champion.
Oh, because they're still within 30 feet, all the undead actually get advantage on their saves because they're within 30 feet of the Skull Lord. So. Okay, one of them makes it, the other one definitely fails.
So the one that makes it is 8. With Jerry, it would be 4 because he's reaching. That is 8, and the one that fails with.
Doesn't Shatter also destroy inanimate objects, including the doors?
Non-magical object, so unless the it's this non-magical object on or carried. I would say that the hinges carrying the would potentially.
Are you? Yeah, are you trying to get the door in that radius? You'll be able to.
Yes, of course, man. Like that's exactly why I cast it there to be
Okay.
to get the in.
Yeah, perfect. So as you do this, one of the doors just shatters and explodes outwards onto the deck as both of the zombies. I need you to roll another a d20 for each of them to see which of their limbs you blow off. because in taking that damage,
That's
you see
very
them getting
easy.
blown apart as
think-
well.
Was it 3 zombies or 2?
2, because you were. Well, this is why I was asking you. You said you were casting it over Jerry, which would have gotten Jerry, Spike, and the 2 zombies. But if you were casting it right at the door, then you would have just destroyed the doors. Okay.
Yeah, I can see. It's perfect. 2, and the
Okay.
one I rolled was 16, and I know
Okay, so
12
you
is
were not.
their arm.
Okay, because then that's not. We weren't talking about the same place there. So basically, it hit here, like that. See that? So you blew both doors off, and you got 3 of the zombies. And you would have actually been able to avoid getting Jerry in that as well. So Jerry, you can heal those 4 hit points back, because I've misunderstood what Astraea was trying to do here. And this one will also need to make a con save. Okay, he fails it as well. So what is the damage again?
60 damage. That's thing, but
Okay, so yeah, then you can roll the 3. What were the numbers you got through for those 3 d20s?
16, 12, 7.
Okay, so the first and the second one both have their arms blown off, and the other one you see. So okay, what you see here is right down the middle. You see this guy's. That guy's left shoulder gets blown off. The guy next to him, his right shoulder gets blown completely off. And the doors, as they splinter through, you see the big zombie on the other side. You see these splinters of the door just go flying into one of his legs and just completely breaking one of the knees, causing him to just stumble slightly. And you hear it kind of roaring out. But yeah, you've done some major damage, taken one of their legs off and 2 of their arms off. Is that all you're going to do on your turn?
Nope. I'm like, Gary, I don't know if you are still in here, but nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't hard. What? Yeah. Basically giving Jerry's bardic inspiration, and so you know what? I'm gonna take the chance and basically move away door, and of course that means unity attack from the door and in, and yeah.
Okay, he will swipe at you with one. That's a nat 1. He completely misses. Not to worry for you, as you manage to get out of there. And yeah, I think. Let me just double check something with Cloud Kill. I think when you start your turn. Oh, yes. So actually, Kaiya and Astraea, I'm going to need you both to make another con saving throw, because when you start your turn, you also get affected by it. It's when you are. Yeah, when it's cast and when you start your turn there.
My math is currently down. I'm gonna roll here. That's a 10. I'm gonna assume that fails.
That is going to be a fail. Wait, am I reading this wrong? When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time, and when it starts its turn there. So that means when it's cast on you and at the beginning of your turn.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's it.
holy
Yeah.
shit.
Sort of like the arrows. Oh.
Well, that is very unfortunate because then you each take another 27 points of poison damage.
Ooh.
Oof.
I am more happy than ever that I cast Blink.
Yeah.
Not
You-
to alarm, but that damage combined with the 20 I took from June has put me on 4 hit points.
I think you are with the basically the only healer of the group. Best one.
Thankfully, yes.
Okay. So yeah, Astraea is you managed to get through the door.
Yeah.
Is that where you're going to end your turn?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can do.
Okay, in that case, at the end of your turn, oh no, actually, he summoned the undead. So okay, that takes us right to the Deathlock Whites outside, and you can now see that the doors have been, because the doors have been smashed open. You can see 2 of them moving in towards the captain up at the helm, and Yezot seems to be quite worried about this, as he's holding onto the wheel with one hand, and he draws his sword and is now trying to fight them off with the others. Okay, and no, apparently not. Okay, he manages to hold them off, but it is not going well on the other side, as all the Giths seem to be engaged in battle with the Whites, except for these 2 who are going to start moving in this way. Okay, then that will take us to June.
Alright, so at the start of my turn, I appear within 10 feet of where I disappeared, so I'm gonna reappear next to Astraea and Kaiya. I'll appear in their space, and then I'll take a step back behind them. How do I make myself reappear again?
You should just be able to right click. There's a little,
Else you can most likely click the 0 button.
I mean, there's a toggle visibility, but I've done it with it.
Alright, cool. So yeah, I appear next to them, and then I just move back. I look at the fight going on, and I say to myself, well, it's time to use this. Haven't used this in a while. And I'll take out the flute that I have, and I'll blow on it, and I'm going to cast Wall of Thorns.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so I'll quickly draw the area, so it can be. So you can choose to make the wall up to 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick. Or yeah. So I'll quickly draw the wall that I'll form. I think I can use this. Essentially, it's gonna go around like that, catching all those zombies inside of it. I don't know if you can see the line I drew.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and actually put down a little wall. Oh yeah. Okay, I can see it.
Yeah, essentially, I'm gonna make a line of well, a wall of thorns in that shape. Hopefully, gain all those zombies in, and the zombies caught in it have to make a dexterity DC 18 saving throw and take a total of 63 points of damage. That might be an instant kill on its own.
Sorry, this plane flying over a total of how much? 63.
Yeah, that's 63 points of damage.
Yeah, no, they both just get absorbed into the wall as it just coils around them. You just hear these little like screeches, and you hear bones cracking as the thorns wrap around them and just
Sorry,
crush
pardon
them
me.
into the wall.
It's 31 points of piercing damage, not both of them combined. It's 31 points of piercing damage. It's only on following turns when they enter it, they take
Okay,
the
yeah,
slashing
well, yeah, I mean, same difference.
damage. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're zombies. They didn't have much left. But yeah, you managed to kill. Oh no, actually, this one has got 1 hit point left. So you can roll a d20 to see how much of it got torn off of its body.
Sure thing. 19.
Let me double check. Yeah, the zombie is decapitated. So you basically see this wall come out, and it just like rips this thing apart, but you can see that its head is still actually alive. It has just been torn from its body, and it is still kind of hanging in amongst the thorns, just busy snapping at nothing, and it's trying really hard to take a bite, but it's essentially useless. uh is that gonna be your turn?
I'll look to Kaya. I'll put my hand on her shoulder. Kaya, I'm sorry for shocking you over and over, but please do something. And I cast Bardic Inspiration. Well, sorry, not cast. I give her Bardic Inspiration. And that is my turn. Let's roll a d20 to see if I disappear from Blink again. And then as I as I say that, I blink out of existence again.
Okay, nice. All right, can you toggle your visibility there if you right click on your token?
Yeah, let me check and see if I can figure it out. So let's see, is it
You
which
should just
button?
have a little. It should just be a little like outline of a man. If you right click on your token, top right, there's.
It should be
Okay,
above
see.
your
doesn't matter. Maybe that's a
Okay.
DM. Yeah, it might be a GM thing. Okay, cool. So that then takes us on to Yeza, who's going to try one-handed and fight off these white. Let's see. Oh, he does pretty well. All right, and you see him manage to almost cut one of them down completely. But that is all he can do, as he is still flying the ship and cannot let go of the wheel. Jerry, you are up. What do you want to do?
Can I see Loriphax?
You can now. Well, you're still in the fog cloud, so actually I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you start your turn in that poison cloud still.
There's also a giant
Okay,
bush.
you just make it, but yeah, what you can see in front of you, the cloud is sort of passing over you now, but you can see that this wall of thorns has just spawned in front of you and has just kind of killed most of the zombies in the room. But you did, for a brief moment, as the doors were blown apart, get a glimpse of Loriphax out on the deck.
Let me just damage myself. I think it's. How much was it? I am taking damage, right? Even though I
Oh
succeeded.
yeah, you. Wait, do you take half damage? Let me double check. I think so. Yeah.
What's 30, I think? So it's halved twice because I succeeded and. Or did I fail?
No, you just succeeded. So
7 damage.
no, you'll. Let me roll for. Okay, so it was 27 halved would be
13.
yeah,
And then a 6.
cool.
Okay. I don't see her at all right now because of the wall.
And no, you're still. It's heavily obscured by the fog and the wall of thorns in front of you.
Fuck.
You can give me a perception check to try and see through the wall of thorns. I mean, it's not a completely solid thing. It's vines.
I
and
want to see if
tendrils of thorns.
Spike can spot her, not me. I need Spike to see her.
Okay, so then try that with Spike. What is Spike trying to do?
I want to blink towards her, but he needs to see where he's blinking. So if I can really see anything on the other side, I can really blink outside.
Yeah, you haven't. It's not completely sealed. You can see through little gaps, so he would be able to see outside like that.
I'm blinking, getting on Spike, and blinking right behind her.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That's the guy.
Oh wait, I have to roll for Spike. I can't save.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't kill him, but let's see. Yeah,
That
he
is a
failed,
fail.
but 27.
Oh wait, but how much does he get because he's in your aura? Is it +3?
Yeah, right. So 19.
Yeah, so then he passes. So he take
So
half.
13 damage again. And now we start hitting it. It's undead, right?
Yep.
It looks undead. Let's just see. I'll use Vow of Enmity against it. And then I start hitting. So just advantage on all rolls, on all attacked rolls against her.
Okay.
$31. Should have targeted her, but
That'll hit.
I'm waiting for the next attack. And I'll Divine Smite it. Finally undead. So that's a 4d8.
That's the question. Loriphax
Oops.
or meat?
It's a medium creature.
Oh. That and had been small would actually have advantage.
Yeah.
Well, that's 41 damage on the first attack.
41 total.
Yeah, 20 bludgeoning and 21 radiant.
Okay. It's gonna use a legendary resistance to maintain his
Concentration.
concentration. Yeah.
The second
That
attack.
is 2.
$27.
Yeah,
keep
that'll hit.
Forgetting to target them. I did it the first time and that's it. No more. Another Divine Smite. 11, so 28. The second one. Sure, I Action Surge.
Okay, he uses his last legendary resistance.
And
For this
2
round.
more attacks.
Wait, our legendary.
Wait, it wasn't with advantage.
Legendary actions are the ones the combatant turn while
You have
being-
resistance no matter what, I think. Like 3 times. It's not the same
Oh
thing.
no, that yeah, because with some creatures have it differently. That okay, yeah, because I didn't actually. Oh, okay, I fucked that up. Oh well.
So 24 will hit.
Yeah, and actually, he wasn't able to do those legendary resistances. The poison now fades.
Nice. So 15. Another spell slot for Divine Smite.
Yeah.
13. So 28 damage again.
Go Jerry. Go Jerry. Go Jerry.
Ooh. Another 28.
Yeah, total. I'm waiting to see if something happens before I roll again each time. But I think he's used all of the action for this round, so I'm good.
No, he didn't actually use any of those. It failed the concentration on the first one. On that nat one, the cloud disappeared. It wasn't
Okay.
able to use those legendary resistances.
It's 21. And I'm out of second level spell slots, so not off to the first ones. It will be a 3d8.
Wait, how many attacks is this?
I
How
action
many-
surged, so two more attacks. I have another action.
Yeah, it checks out.
You know, the whole can't cast spells while raging, I'm pretty sure is supposed to apply to divine smites, but yeah, carry on.
Nope, Divine Smite or enchantment.
Okay, carry on.
Yeah, 36 damage. And now Spike will try to claw it twice.
What the fuck is he concentrating on? There's no concentration spells. It keeps asking me every time you roll. It's
You
asking.
need to clear the concentration.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Okay. That's 29.
So that will be 19 damage from Spike. She took a lot of hits. Yeah, that's our turn.
Yeah, that was a shit.
Thank God.
Okay.
Wait a second. No, it's not my turn. He got 19, right? On the roll. 31. Yeah, it's a crit for Spike. He has improved critical. So that will be another d6. 3 more damage. So that will be 22 instead of
But
19.
from what? Spike has what?
Improved
critical.
critical, yeah.
It comes from the warrior sidekick.
Now we're done.
Okay, then Yezot is again trapped in this room. But the gas is gone, so he's just going to turn around and start fighting the zombies. Yezot's rolled 3 nat ones tonight already.
Feels bad. The dice don't like you.
Okay, he slices off another one of that one's arms, and that takes us to the top of the round with Loriphax. Okay. Just checking something. And Seto, you should roll for initiative as well at this point, please. You'll be joining this round if you want.
I don't know why it rolled 3 times.
Yeah, it rolls privately. We don't see the.
Yeah, but it rolled like
Okay,
3
well,
times.
you rolled a nat 20 on the first one, so actually it's going to be your turn next. You are still downstairs, but you can hear all the commotion going on upstairs. There was this green smoke that started to spill in through the ceiling, but it has now sort of dissipated. What are you doing?
Did she went up or not?
No, she hasn't gone up. She was just telling you that there was something going on upstairs.
I'll turn to she and just ask her if she can stay put for a moment and just guard the door, and I'll go check what's happening up top, and I'll call her if we need her. And I'll start quickly moving upstairs.
Okay, yeah. How much movement have you got again?
Base 50.
Okay, yeah. So it depends which way you're going. There are you could try and climb up directly onto the deck if you try to go through the ceiling, but if you go take the stairs, it would probably take you the whole round to get up there. Just you would pass by the git that was working on that crystal, and she is also now trying to figure out what's going on, but doesn't seem able to leave her post there.
So it's gonna take all my round or all my movement?
All your movement. Well, yeah, 50 feet. It's actually, yeah. I'll say you'll be able to get to the stairs basically at the top of the hallway. So you will be. Oh, that is actually. Yeah, you'll be able to get here.
Okay, I'll use right from the beginning, right? I'll use also feline agility to double up my movement, so it would be 100 feet for this round.
Yeah. Okay. So this it'll have taken your 50 feet to get here, but we'll say from this point you'll now have another 50 feet with that.
How do you snap it? So you can...
Just right click as you're doing that.
It doesn't seem to be working for me for whatever reason.
Okay, you'd be able to get there. That's sorry, that was with another 50 feet. Was about as far as you could get.
Okay. Just give me a second. It's 60 feet. Okay. As soon as I see the onslaught, or whatever the hell is going on.
Yeah. So what you see when you open the door is Kaiya and Astraea that have just spilled through the door, and they sort of coughing and spluttering. It seems like they've just recovered from something, and you can see in the room behind them, Yezot busy fighting a bunch of zombies as there is a huge wall of thorns sort of blocking off one of the doors. and you can hear a commotion happening on the deck outside.
But I can't see what's happening outside, right?
It's obscured by the wall of thorns, but you can give me a perception check to try and see through the gaps. Though it is mostly just a mess of thorns and zombie corpses. With a 21, you can see the flashes of divine energy as Jerry is currently beating the shit out of something outside.
Okay, I'll spend a key point, and I'll use my bonus action to step of the wind, which would grant me another 100 feet of movement. And I'll start moving. Oh shit. That would be 30 feet right about here. There's only... Oh, there's 3 zombies here.
I know this one, the one on the left-hand side of the room is dead. It's yeah, there's only 2 in there that are still alive. There's one head in the wall of thorns, but there are 2 that Yezot is busy fighting.
Okay. And I'll actually move right about here. And as I saw bloody, as I'm passing near the fox, I'll just tell, you should probably go down and hit up the G. He can probably patch you up. If you do take her post, just be aware of the doors and just guard them with your life. And I'm gonna start wailing on the... Actually, you know, can I actually see this guy?
Sorry, which guy?
In front of the doors.
You can see he's busy trying to like work his way through that wall of thorns.
It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna start attacking the guy in front of me. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, for the first attack.
Okay, you can you can also roll a d20 if you want to see which of his limbs you take off.
Oh, the hell? Wow.
Okay, you rip off one of his arms.
Oh, can I do it again, please? Oh no. Oh, what?
The AC is 8, man. The zombies.
I like that it's called weak wills. Pretty sure if it had a will score,
That's a
like
big
1 or
12.
something.
I keep mixing this dice. What the hell? 19 on the second one.
All right, that's gonna take its head off. And how much? Sorry, how much damage have you done here?
I don't know, because for me it just says it hits and then it doesn't deal damage.
Okay, so yeah, the first one you did 8, and the second one did 11.
So 19 in total.
But what was the D12 for?
I did it. I thought it was a d20. It was d12.
Okay, no, that's cool. I thought that was extra damage, but yeah. So it's still alive, but you ripped one of the arms off, and then you managed to take its head clean off, but the head is still alive and chomping, but the body falls limp to the floor.
Okay. Goddamn. Well, that's all I can do at this round, at least.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, at this point, what are you doing with that head? Are you holding on to it, or did you just knock it like across the room or something? What happened to it?
Oh, I'll probably just knock it anywhere, but not in a way of Kaiya and Astraea.
Okay. Yeah, so you just smash the thing over the table, and it's now lying in the. You actually managed to smack it across the table and into one of the thorns, just piercing it up there next to one of the other heads. That there's now a head on either side of the wall, busy gnashing its teeth. Is that going to be your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, then that will take us on to Loriphax. And at the start of their turn, they're going to turn around, looking like a couple of these ribs are just have been kind of smashed in this, just smoke emanating off of the bones after getting attacked by Jerry, and is going to say, "Oh, well, what a little surprise!" And we can't have any more of that, can we? And then is going to cast Finger of Death on you.
Oh no, that's not good.
Wait, what the fuck?
It's not what's our word kill.
What do I roll? If I roll,
So, sorry, I'm just checking.
Okay,
So you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
shit.
Oh shit, indeed.
Wait,
Yeah,
don't you
he-
still,
Question,
don't you
is-
still
He's
have
raging.
that,
He's fine.
is that damage actually?
Wait.
Wait,
Don't you
roll
still
the
have
roll the bardic
Astraea-
inspiration.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Don't you still have Astraea's bardic inspiration?
Since when?
Since my turn.
You were
That
showering.
is true.
Ah, that's
That's why you never drop the soap.
it's a D8, right?
It's a D8, yes. Levels to get a D.
I've still failed.
Still just not enough. That was 57 necrotic damage, but halved to 28, I think, that you took there.
And you still have the die.
I think you already took it, didn't you?
No, it's
I failed, so I keep it.
No, but that was from, aren't you resistant to necrotic?
I am.
That's
It
why
was-
it was halved.
Oh, it was 50. Wait,
The damage was 57
yeah.
necrotic damage, and then but because
Oh,
you
it automatically loaded it, automatically reduced it.
yeah, so you can add
Oh,
28
yeah.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, holy shit. Did I just roll low? Okay.
You have a plus 30. Pretty sure to hit with that. Not to hit,
No, it
but
does plus 30 damage,
yeah.
but was the yeah, okay. And then when when that doesn't kill you, is just going to kind of look surprised, and then let's see. I just want to. Oh yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that. Okay. So yeah, at this point, you see as it tries to just uh, incinerate you there, Jerry. The form of this skull lord, you see that the head sort of starting to shift slightly, and it looks like there may be more than just the three there, but that is going to be the end of its turn.
Thank fuck.
I think is that all it can do? Yeah. Okay. So that'll be the end of its turn, taking us on to the zombie's turn. And there is only one of those.
The big one.
Yeah, but that one's an idiot and has been trying to get into the room, and they have a -2 to dexterity, so it's automatically going to fail and get pulled into that mess of thorns as well. Okay, and then at the end of that, Loriphax is going to take its first legendary action of this turn to cast a cantrip on you, Jerry. And it is going to cast. Is the armor you're wearing metal? It is, eh?
Yeah, a part of it, I guess. It's not full metal.
Then it is going to try and shocking grasp you, and that is going to be.
Well, it probably hit, but did it hit?
Oh, because everything's rolling real slow. Yeah, that's going to hit. I've got a 17 there.
17 misses. Unless it's with a
No,
modifier.
man, it rolled a 17, and then plus the spellcasting
Okay.
ability,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
going to hit. Okay, so you take. It was 18 points of lightning damage, but you reduce that to 9.
Yep.
Okay, and that is going to take us to Kaiya's turn.
Okay. Now that the doors are open, can she see her vortex?
Jesus, there's a big wall of thorns. You guys can kind of see through it. If you'd like to look through the thorns, please give me a perception check.
Okay. $22.
Yeah, okay. You can see that the thing is still swirling around in the middle of the deck, but it's hard to actually make out where any of the creatures out there are. You know that Jerry's fighting there somewhere. You can see flashes of magical energy going off, but yeah, you can see your vortex is kind of blocking them.
Okay. Can she misty step out of the doors, or is it too far?
I think
Too
it's
far.
too far. You have to move a bit forward first.
Yeah, you'd have
she'll-
to move a bit forward, but you know how to do this. You've got your movement, and Misty Step is a bonus action. So
Yeah, the
Um,
smoke, the poisonous gas is gone, so you can walk in the room.
Yeah, she'll walk. She'll misty step outside. My map is currently down, that's why I can't measure it for myself. So she'll walk maybe about 10 feet forward. Misty step outside.
It will be right outside the doors. I think it's 30 feet. Pretty sure.
Yeah, it is 30 feet. Then 15 feet forward. Just so that she's not caught in anything when she misty steps.
yeah, you'll be able to step outside, basically, where the zombies are just getting pulled into the vines behind you, and you can see that your cylinder is right in front of you still.
Cool. So because Misty Step was a bonus action, for now she is going, and that is also a bonus action. For now, she's going to expend 3 tails to cast 3 uses of Spirit Ray. And it's a ranged spell attack. So let's see. Oh, at Loriphax.
Okay. One of them, I think, will hit. The other 2 miss.
Okay.
You.
Can I add that to that? Yeah.
Attacks and saving throws, pretty much everything except your AC.
Okay.
Alabard. And
Yeah, so the 27 will hit. The 17 might just need a bit of a boost, but the 10, yeah, I mean, unless you rolled really well on that bardic inspiration.
Yeah, let me. It's a D8, right?
D10. Level 10.
Okay. 10. She'll add that to the 17.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit then, that one.
A total of 14 psychic damage.
Okay, beautiful, nice. So you see these 2 tails go smashing into the back of Loriphax's head as it's trying to grab onto Jerry.
Cool. And I think that will be her turn.
Okay. Then, at the end of your turn, Loriphax, as it feels this, is going to use another legendary action to move. Yeah, so the skull moves up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks as a legendary action.
It wasn't. Oh wait, it's not disengage. Something else. Never mind.
Basically, you like something like bye bye, but this is.
Yeah.
I think it's rough.
And Laura's going to. You just see now as this happens, you just see these spirits kind of swirling around as this skeletal form just shifts and moves out of your reach and is going to start darting off the side of the ship towards one of the wings. Yeah, that is going to be its legendary action. Then it takes us to the Gith, who are still busy fighting with these whites. And they're doing some decent damage. Oh, that one does some really good damage. Okay. At this point, Z is downstairs. She's doing what Seto asked, and she's going to keep watch over the body. Why is it not ending the turn? Okay. There we go. And then at yeah, okay. So then at the end of the Gith's turn, no, okay, I won't do that. Astraea, you're up.
Well, first thing I try to, I can well, I basically in through the fog, or not the fog, but the vines.
Yeah, give me a perception.
God damn it! It was almost at 20.
Okay, you can't at this point because you just saw her run into the room and Misty Step, but you can assume that she's on the other side there somewhere. But there's so much movement happening, you can't quite tell which is Kaiya.
Yeah. Any oh
Yeah, there is still. Well, the heads. There's two heads still sort of alive on the wall, but then there is one that's still busy fighting Yezod.
that's the one that is fighting Yesod, and if it is still, then
Okay, you can roll that attack. Yeah, that'll hit. 3 is not gonna. 3 force damage ain't gonna do it.
oh, it's good that I have like 2 other beams.
The second one has almost killed it. You'll blow off a limb with the second one.
Sure.
With the one, you just light this thing up and you push it back. You manage to actually push this thing all the way back onto the spikes. With the 2, you blew one of its legs off, so it falls backwards onto the spikes, and that one is killed as well. Congratulations. Okay.
And since I'm not gonna take the chance, one healing die is a self, not a spell.
Okay.
Boom, and I in turn.
All right. Then at the end of your turn, Loriphax is going to take one more legendary action to move again. All right, and that is going to take us to the Deathlock's turn. Okay, and now you see as Loriphax is running away that it starts shouting commands, and the Deathlocks are going to start ignoring the Gith and start moving in towards you guys. So first it's going to be these ones up here. No, actually, they will start moving into the room. And two of them are moving in towards you, Jerry, but that will give the Gith both opportunity attack. So I'm going to roll for those. First one's a miss. Oh shit, they both miss. Okay, so Jerry's going to get attacked by these two whites while the other two are still attacking the captain, and they are forcing him actually to let go of the ship. As you see this happening, he is pushed back a few feet and he takes some pretty decent damage actually. As he's currently being attacked, but as you see him let go of the wheel, you start seeing it just spin wildly, and you can all feel the ship starting to rock and move as it seems to be losing some of its stability as he is no longer at the helm. And you see Yezot looking extremely worried as he knows how spelljammers are flown. But that is going to take us to the two that are attacking Jerry. They are going to, let's see. So this one's going to attack you twice with its life drain attack. That's an 18 to hit.
Just hits.
So yeah, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. DC for this one's much easier, and you take 9. Oh, nat 20. Okay, yeah. So you your maximum hit points aren't reduced, but you take half of that 9 damage.
Did you reduce it or?
No, I haven't added it. Or sorry, that one didn't go automatically, so you can just take 4 damage from that one. Okay, second one's gonna hit as well. And not roll the damage. Why? Sorry, it didn't show up that time. Oh, there we go. It was just delayed. It was only 2. Oh, because you had to make the con save. Does it automatically? Okay, so you only took an extra 2 damage from that one, and then the other one behind you is going to take its attacks. Okay, I think you'll need to make another con save there for that one, Jerry, as it hits you again. You succeed again.
And another one for the second attack.
Yeah, then there's going to be one more. So you on that one, you took another 2, I think. No, wait. It'll happen. It'll ask you to do it automatically. All right, you're not seeing the roll, but that last one hit you as well. I think it's only going to be 5 necrotic, but just make it again. We can take the 21. I'm sure you'll succeed again. Yeah, you made it anyway. Well, isn't it asking you to do something?
It's asking me to roll, and then it asks me for a formula. So like start adjusting everything. Each time I have to add 1d20 plus 5.
Okay, no, you shouldn't have to type that in every time, but now it has that dialogue box gone?
Yeah.
There we go. That's the thing you need to do, so that you only took 1 damage from that attack. And I think that's going to be the end of it. Oh no, there's still the other 2 moving in. They are going to swarm you, Astraea. Holy shit! Okay, just this thing is going so. Okay, Astraea, first one against you. Oh my god, that's a nat 20. So you take You take 15 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I'll try and make the next one do it automatically.
Damn, Astraea's not having a good day.
Okay, you make the save. Second attack comes in. That one misses. Okay, so then that is going to be this one. Misses with the first. And misses with the next one. Okay. Nice. Astraea, what is your AC? 18.
18, yes.
Okay, nice. So that is going to bring us to the end of the white's turn and on to Seto.
Seto appears twice in the turn order for some
Yeah,
reason.
I'm
Oh,
at
right,
the top.
because you rolled multiple times. Okay, so you're right at the top. Never mind. Removed.
Douchey.
You're still up at the top.
Yeah. So, June is gonna reappear within 10 feet. I'll choose to reappear right over here. And yeah, I can't turn myself invisible. There you go. And I will cast some Eldritch Blast on this guy right here.
But what if it's a girl?
I don't know. Ooh, 15 points of damage. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Bam! And he gets forced back 10 feet. I'll hit him with another one.
Is that just a repelling blast? No save on it.
No save or anything. He just gets hit back 10 feet. 16 hit.
Yeah, 16 will hit.
Yeah, he gets sent back another 10 feet into that zombie over there. And he takes another 14 points of damage.
Yeah, that'll send him into your thorn wall.
Perfect.
But yeah, he's heading there. What I think it would probably actually he's just getting up to it. So,
Alright,
but the zombie head is gnashing right next to
Nice. I will cast one more on him to hopefully end him and send him flying into the thorn wall. So I'll cast one more Eldritch Blast. Ooh, that's a nat one.
Okay, not quite, but you do see him with those 2 blasts that you already sent him back. He is sort of caught in the thorns. I'll give him a dex save to see if he manages. With the zombies, it's pointless, but this guy, nope, just as pointless. All right, he's stuck in the thorns.
Nice. Alright, and then I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word at 2nd level to heal Astraea a little bit. So that's 2d4. Astraea heals 5 plus, I think, my spell modifier. Yeah, so that's going to be 10 hit points in total that you heal. I will then roll my d20 to see if I disappear again. And whoop! I'll actually move in a little bit about over there, and then I disappear in a puff of blue energy again. And that is my turn.
Okay. Cool. At the end of your turn, that is going to take us captain, who is now no longer flying the ship, so he's going to take his full attacks. And he wrecks the first one. Okay. Yeah, so Captain Jez is now fighting off the two whites up there. And oh, okay. But the ship is still feeling highly unstable. And at the end of his turn, that takes us to Jerry.
Okay, I'll roll to see if Spike gets his blink back.
Okay. That's a recharge, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's 5 to 6, I recall.
It's 4 to 6.
Oh,
So I just teleport 40 feet towards Loriphax.
Did it go up to 40 now?
Yeah, with the blink dog I can. It's teleport. Like he uses. Yeah.
Okay. I still thought his was only 30, but okay. Yeah. I don't know
Yeah, I don't know if I can
why
move
it's not
myself on
moving.
the wing.
Yeah, you
Oh, I can.
were able to. It was just lagging. Heck,
Yeah.
just
And you'll fly 15 more feet to get closer. And I just yell, I'm not done. I'm just yelling, I'm not done with you yet. The fuck happened to Spike?
well, I'm trying to fucking kick
Yeah.
the thing at the same time as you.
maybe Spike basically became suicidal and jumped into the astrals.
We're pretty sure we're inside, like, I don't know if it's Earth, but the atmosphere. So, and then I start swinging. That's a 1. And Divine Smite it. It's 34 damage.
Okay. 34 on the first one.
And 31 on the second one.
I keep forgetting. Okay, hold on. You're making melee attacks against him. So, for yeah, sorry, I nearly forgot the thing again. So you need to roll. Okay, this is for the first attack.
Okay.
All right. The first attack, you see as you swing your hammer down, you just blast through it and completely destroy the creature. But then you realize that it's right next to where Loriphax is actually standing, and that second attack, so it now has fewer duplicates. And okay, the second attack also hits a duplicate, as that was above an 8. So the second one, you destroy the second duplicate, but his mirror image spell that you now realize is up, is kind of has thwarted your first 2 attacks.
I think I'm done with mine. I'll use my second wind to heal up a bit. And that's 12 HP back. And Spike will try his best to hit him. And he misses. That's the turn.
All right. So with that, you run out there after him and just start smashing his, what you think is Loriphax's skull, but every time you smash through it, you seem to have hit a duplicate. Though there are probably now 2 of them remaining, knowing the mirror image spell. But unfortunately, Rufus couldn't. I mean, Spike couldn't quite get a claw in. Yeah. Okay. And then, so that's the end of your turn. You're not.
Yeah, I'm done.
Not second. Okay. Did you do the second one? You.
On myself, I did.
But I mean, you added the.
Yeah,
you
the
don't-
HP.
you don't see it here on the.
I added it.
Okay. Cool. So you're on 47 now, yeah?
Yeah, 47.
Okay. Cool. Just checking. Oh yeah, and then sorry, it was Yezot. I just totally skipped his turn, but he's going to also Misty Step to try and get outside. And yeah, when he appears outside, he will start attacking one of these whites. Okay, he fucking obliterates that one. That's going to take us on to your turn, Seto.
Yeah, why not? I think Astraea can deal with, and June is also there, so I think they're fine. And I hope the Jesset will help, but sure. I'll start running outside through the torn wall. So what do I need to roll for the wall?
A dex save.
Oh, great. June?
Yeah, I think it is a dex save to get through it.
Oh yeah, sorry. It is a. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's a deck save.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll make
19, I
it.
think.
Yes, it
Yeah,
will
25 will
be
make it, but you'll still take half damage, I believe.
evasion.
Holy shit! It's actually nasty. Not
Okay,
even-
yeah, then you don't take any damage.
Yeah. So basically just run and do a
You find this
spinner
little
It
hole
was-
in the thorns and just dive straight through,
It is
Pretty
more
much.
this part
giving
that
zero
is
shits.
basically spend 4 times your movement to get through.
That doesn't apply to monks, so
You just parkour dive through that gap between the door and the top of the wall and roll onto the other side where you see Yezot busy fighting one of these things. Kaiya's standing there at the ready. and you just see the flashes of divine energy coming off of the wing to your right, and you can also see the pilot is still currently in combat, and the ship seems to be losing altitude. Other than that, what would you like to do?
Knowing Jerry is always in the midst of battle, let's just try to help him and yeah, well, wait. Give me a second. Okay, so yeah, why not? It might be a little bit of a risky move, but fuck it. Seta will raise his hand, clench it in a fist, and he's gonna slam it and just say, call his cloud, or essentially Urgash, and he's gonna use the what's the called Sunstorm. Let me just it's a lot of text basically. I didn't want to do that. Just wanted to do this. So I'm gonna create a Sunstorm onto the big bad guy.
Okay, let me see what I did with that.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know what I did with the animated one, but I'll just find one of these.
I'll make it so that it targets both Spike and the guy, but not the Cherry.
I'm on Spike.
Oh shit, the
I'm
cat.
flying. I'm in the air.
Good luck then. I didn't know that. Because I know you were flanking with Spike. This might end up badly.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I've lost the. I can't find the token right now, but yes, there's a. You can just use this here. How big is it?
It's a 5 foot but 35-foot diameter and 30-foot high cylinder.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say you could focus that on just him.
If it's a 5-foot diameter, it means it's only on one square. It's not a radius; it's a diameter.
Oh yeah, true. But sure, if I can, I'll target only the Loriphax skull.
Yeah, it'll be. I mean, Jerry will be sort of in that if he tries to do any more melee attacks, and but the storm will be summoned directly on Loriphax.
Then the first time. Oh, wait. That's only when it's his turn, right? Yeah, it is. Yes, and nothing happens at this point, but once his turn is, stuff will happen. That was 25 feet for me to get to where I am, and then I'll move 20 feet towards the white, and I'll try to deal with this guy before moving to the captain. Good luck, Jerry. Okay, 18 probably will hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Boom, 7 damage. Still up, but you probably just broke its jaw. Second one misses.
Not so good one with the second one. And that's all I can do for right now.
Okay, nice. Well, that could be very clutch because at the end of your turn, it's going to take us on to Lorifax's turn. So What does it need to do at the start of its turn?
DC 17 strength saving throw. The necromancer shouldn't have a high strength.
Yes, it's 17 strength saving throw. Okay.
I
It's
could
the top
throw
of its
you.
round, though. And it will use a legendary resistance. Because it's the top of its turn, it gets that back, so it is going to pass the save. Does it take like half damage or anything?
I don't think so. It doesn't say, so it's probably not. It's only if it fails.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't specify any on a success. Okay, so although each creature whose space the tornado moves through must succeed on a dex saving throw or take lightning damage.
Yeah, but that's on the following turns where I can use
Oh, okay.
like a
So
bonus
that doesn't
action
happen
to
when you summon it as well. Okay. In that case, on his turn, he's as Jerry comes in and nearly kills him. He just is going to point that finger out one more time.
Fuck.
Oh shit. I mean, in theory, I don't think he can kill you in theory. Like even a max roll.
Isn't it 74 the max roll?
I don't know.
I think it's higher.
I hope he's not higher. I hope it's not disintegrate type of bullshit.
No,
Well,
if you die, you
it's
just come back
similar.
as a
I need
zombie.
you to make a Constitution saving throw.
20.
It's enough, I think.
That
And I
is
can
a
add
save.
the yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, you made the save, so you're going to take half damage. It's still a lot of
Half
damage.
to
So let's
just again halved, so
Okay, so that is 65 points of poison damage.
poison.
And I mean of
Necrotic.
Necrotic.
no, yeah, it is. What? No, necrotic damage, yeah, sorry.
So 16.
Is that right? How the
That's
fuck?
65 total. I succeeded, so it's 32, and then I'm raging, so it's 16.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, nice. So it's 16 points of necrotic damage you can take there. Jesus, what a tank. And then fuck it, it's not actually gonna even try and get out of the way there. This is gonna then provoke an opportunity attack. So no, that is where it's gonna end its turn. Yeah. All right, Kaiya. That is gonna take us to you. I think all the zombies are dead, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I can move my vortex up to 60 feet.
Oh no.
Once again, my map is dead.
Oh.
So am I able to move it to a spot that it will hit Loriphax?
Is
Yeah,
literally
through
exactly
me.
60 feet.
Through me. You can, yeah.
Awesome. It doesn't actually affect you if it goes through you, only if you're in it. So it's as a bonus action, she's gonna
Well,
there.
he'll end in it. If you put it on Loriphax, then Jerry's gonna be in it when you let go of it. That's if you move it to 60 feet, that'll just land it on Loriphax, and Jerry will still be in that because it's a 10-foot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Inspiration.
Is Jerry?
Yeah, I mean, you just saw what Jerry could tank. So,
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you.
Then she's gonna move it there. Anyone in it needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
I thought we were over intelligence saving throws. Damn it.
You're taking resilient intelligence.
Wait, are you resistant to psychic damage?
I'm resistant to everything. Yeah.
Okay, then that's good. But yeah, an intelligence save.
Oh yikes!
Yeah. Even with the D8, I don't think I'm making it.
No,
What is the DC?
17.
Yeah, I'm not making it either way. How much damage?
Let's see. Well, luckily it's halved.
6 damage.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Spike needs to make one as well.
And then does Loriphax make the save?
It gets
Smart.
an 18.
Spike has a big brain. He's good.
Okay, then Loriphax will take 6 only.
So all of us take 6.
Yeah.
Haven't secondary effect fail.
No. And then I suppose she will also fire a firebolt at Loriphax. She won't be able to get there, so just gonna try and get a firebolt in.
That's
Ugh.
gonna miss him, unfortunately. You
And
just
then
can't see it as you've moved this swirling vortex in there. Your firebolt just gets absorbed into it as it's already too much going on in that little tiny space. You don't manage to hit it.
All good. I think she'll move. She'll use her movement to move as close as she can. Just in case she can get. Well, actually, no, she's not going to move. She's going to stay there. I think for now we're gonna stick with ranged. So yeah, that's her turn.
Okay. Cool. Then at the end of your turn, Loriphax is going to take a legendary action.
Shit.
No, I don't think he's gonna take a legendary action to.
No, he's going to take one to cast a cantrip because fucking Jerry's a problem. But he's going to yeah. Okay, yeah, he's going to use a reaction to try and shock and grasp you again, I guess. No, maybe he'll do a poison spray this time, actually.
Isn't
Wouldn't
that
he have
advantage
disadvantage?
since I'm right next to him? It's a ranged attack.
What? Poison spray?
If
Pretty
it's
sure.
ranged from 5 feet away, it's disadvantage, no?
Okay, fine. He'll use lightning, shocking grasp. Much of a matter. Vortex in my way all the time. Okay, that is a 15 plus his stuff, so
Yeah,
I
it
think that
hits.
hits. You take all right. So yeah, you take 7 points there. It has already halved it. It was
Okay.
14 points of lightning damage, and you can't. And yeah, you can't take reactions until the start of your next turn.
Yep.
Cool. And that'll take us on to the Gith, who the Gith are going to. What are they going to do? They don't have range. They realize that the ship is fucking crashing, and they're going to try and go and help out the captain. We'll start moving in that way. This one will get close enough to try and finish off his. Oh, this is the one he was fighting earlier, so he's going to take a swing against. Okay, he hits it for 8 damage, but that's going to be his turn, and that'll take us to Astraea, I think. Yeah, Z's still downstairs.
Yep.
So, Astraea, what are you going to do?
First thing I want to know is see through the vines to the other side.
I'm not fucking answering this question again. You know what the situation is. There's a wall of thorns. You can kind of see it. You kind of can't. If you want to misty step through it, there we go. Yes, you can see perfectly clearly through it.
Man, then I'm gonna do Misty Step.
Holy shit, you already knew that worked. Come on, that's... Yes, you can misty step. Where are you going?
Yep, let's see. Logical, let's see. Okay. Lovely. Then oh, yep. And well, seems somewhat a little bit beat up. Slam it down and wounds, which hit me, Kaiya, and
Oh, thank you.
right. Turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Loriphax is going to use his last legendary action, I think. That's the last one, yeah. He's going to cast another cantrip. Or actually, might actually try and smack you with the staff that he's holding. But yeah, he's going to do that. He's actually going to try and hit Jerry. Okay, and with that one, that is a 18 to hit.
Just hits.
Why is it not running the damage? Okay. You take. Okay, so it is 4 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 2, and then 15 points of necrotic damage that is also halved to
7.
7.
So 9 in total.
9 total, yeah.
Okay.
Run, Jerry, run!
Which
Okay.
where?
And then that is going to take us on to... Oh, how many of these guys are left? Oh, only 2 of them. All right, so this one's going to try and attack you, Seto. The Deathlock. I mean, the
Sure.
white. No, actually, these guys work for Loriphax. Are they? What is the range on this shit? Oh, it's 60 feet.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's not good.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. So, in that case, well, he's got a ranged attack actually that goes 120 feet, but I'm gonna fucking flip a coin.
Hey, they work for it.
Oh god. Okay, Jerry, I need
Yeah.
you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, that is a pass. It tries to cast hold person on you, but it fails. That and
Thank God.
the one above, however, that
Fuck.
is going to turn and fire a grave bolt at you. Fucking just roll, man. That is lying. There is no wall there. It is above you. Because you're within 5 feet. Let's see. Oh, and it misses.
Thank God.
Okay. So yeah, you just see this bolt of necrotic energy come flying over your head as it tries to save Loriphax, but it misses, and that is going to take us on to June.
What about this?
Alright, so I reappear within 10 feet. I will reappear over there.
Oh wait, sorry, just I forgot about the one that's still
Yeah,
inside.
there's still inside one.
I shall
Can you
back.
see me?
Well, he can't go through the wall of thorns, and he hasn't
I mean,
seen
he
June yet. So
can.
You can try.
There's also one over here. I think he's near death currently.
yeah, that one's caught up in the wall. You pushed that one back into the wall, and it got all entangled. So it's currently not actually a threat as much as there's also 2 living heads, but
Oh,
they're not
okay.
much of a
Then
threat at this point.
if he's inside the wall, he will have to do a dex save and take damage.
That was what he failed earlier. He got caught up into it, so he will actually probably take damage. That one's probably basically dead. It's not moving anywhere. The one that is running away now, though, that one wasn't caught up in the wall. That was the other
Right.
deathlock, and is going to come. It's going to go back out the way it came because it sees everyone else is joining the fight there, and it will leave and be able to see Jerry from where it walks out of. So it sees what's happening there on the wing. That's actually the only target it can see. Can sort of see one of the Geth, but it is going to try and attack you as well, Jerry. God damn it, this thing's not set up properly. Holy shit, these things suck balls. Okay, that one misses as well. I rolled real bad. So, oh wait, but this one didn't do the other thing, so that's
Oh shit!
first. I just realized they've got 2. So, oh fuck. I swear I'm not just, I'm not trying to bully you. But that one, and then that one. Okay. So the one misses, and then the next one is an 18, which is
Shit.
actually going to hit.
Yeah.
Just. But it's probably not going to be enough to kill you. Let's see.
Probably. That's what
Oh, I rolled shit on the damage dice. That's only 4 necrotic, halved to 2. If he had rolled max damage, actually, he wouldn't have even killed you. I just realized. I thought that max damage would have been a kill, but not quite.
Well, they
But
may
yeah,
suck.
they are launching these these grave bolts at you like mad, and they are just flying over your head, deflecting off of your armor, and you only take 2 damage out of after all of that, and that will take us to June's turn.
Say one thing, they may
Alrighty.
suck, but they ain't as bad as the Spine Devils.
Yeah, no, nothing's that bad. June, what are you doing?
So, I reappear within 10 feet, so I reappear over there. So this what's called these whites, I think they're called. This white over here that's inside my wall, is it dead?
It's currently
Yeah.
being sort of it's entangled, but it hasn't. We didn't roll for damage on that one, so it's still being pulled into the wall at this point. If you want to roll for
Okay.
damage, you can see because it
Yeah, I'll
definitely
quickly roll.
failed its dex save.
Alright, let me quickly roll the 78.
Jesus Christ.
19
What the
points of
fuck?
damage.
Yeah, it does. It does just sort of start. You see the thorns kind of weaving their way into its ears and like finding every orifice in its face to just start tearing it to shreds. Yeah, that one is very much dead.
Yeah. I realized I rolled 4 ones on on that damage roll.
Yeah,
Wow.
what the hell?
Anyway, and this random zombie over here that I'm pretty sure would be dead as well.
Those 2 zombies are just heads in the wall as well. They're kind of, if you want to crush them, you can, but they're not posing any threat.
Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna drop concentration on the wall so the wall will drop, because I think it'll be more useful if I can get past now.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, what I meant was like it wouldn't cost an extra action or anything to kill those remaining 2. They've each got like 1 hit point left. So if you just want the wall to kind of crush their heads as it dissolves, you can do that.
Yeah, essentially, the wall pretty much is currently always moving, so it just tears the parts of these zombies into small pieces. But there's all those zombies and stuff are all dead, so I'm gonna drop concentration on the spell and just drop the wall. Yeah, so the wall isn't there
Alright.
anymore, and I'll move. Uh, duh, 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 duh. And I'll move outside using 20 feet of movement. Okay, let me just quickly get a lay of the land because it's the first time I've been out here for a while. Oh, I see Lori over there, so I'm gonna move one little bit closer. I'll use my bonus action to put a to cast Hex on it. I'll target I'll target Constitution saves. Why not? So yeah, so the Hex cast on them, and I'll let loose 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Hey, go for it.
1,
That'll hit. That'll hit.
and last one.
Oh, that'll hit as well. Nice.
Alright, an extra 3d6 in total. From the Hex, so another 7, so that would be
37.
9, 15, 30, 37 points of damage in total.
Nice. Holy shit. Okay.
There's 3 Eldritch Blasts spread out in like 3 giant missiles and hit them simultaneously. Then I'll look over to Kaiya looks alright, Astraea looks alright, Zeta is fine. I'll shout out to Zeta and give him Bardic Inspiration.
That is 2 bonus actions in a turn because X is the bonus action.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, I'm out of actions and stuff. So yeah, that'll be my turn. I'll roll the d20 to see if I disappear again, and I disappear in a blue puff of energy again. And yeah,
Okay.
that's me.
Oh yeah, I didn't even make you visible. Sorry.
That's fine.
Well,
It didn't make a difference in the end.
yeah, you disappear again as. Cool. So does that take us to the end of your turn?
Indeed, it does.
Nice. All right. Loriphax is looking pretty bad. And that's going to take us over to Captain Jeza. That one is dead. All right, and he is going to finish off the other white that was up there, and that'll be his turn. At the end of his turn, did Loriphax used all three, right? Legendary actions.
Please tell me she did.
It was a shocking grasp. It was a staff attack.
How much do they cost?
That's only one
And
action.
and there was a legendary resistance on its
the
turn, which
tornado.
I think you used the third one. So yes, then in that case, that takes us to your turn, Jerry. What would you like to do?
You're gonna get tornado.
Oh no, he doesn't have
Jerry.
the blink.
If you do anything.
But I'm also going to get opportunity attack if I'm trying to leave.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm just saying, if tornado flings you into the fucking abyss, you're knocked unconscious.
Okay, fuck it. I'm using my... What is it? Lay on hands. 40 HP back.
Oh. Well, clap.
That's my action. If Spike tries to attack, I'm getting flinged, right?
Yeah.
Unless he succeeds the saving throw.
It's a
Yeah, I mean,
strength
that's
saving
possible.
throw.
What do I have to make with Spike? Strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Fuck it, why not? I'm going to get hit anyway.
Okay. This is 17.
Wait a second. Spike will use second wind. He rolls. And that will be a 22 HP back.
God damn.
Yeah, same HP. So if I'm
How does it?
he has second wind, yeah.
I'm
Well,
pretty
then
sure second
just-
wind is fighter level,
Bonus
isn't
action.
it?
Yeah, but
Yep.
Yeah, but Spike's a sidekick.
yeah, it's,
what-
it's per level for
Never mind.
of the psychic. So it's 13.
Oh.
yeah, Spike is like stronger than most commoners. Well, most samurai even actually at this point. But what I meant is you rolled a d10 there for second wind. How does it work? What does it add to that? You said 22.
1d10 plus 13, which is the level.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I just didn't know how that worked.
Yeah.
Cool.
So attacking twice would mean I'm rolling twice, right?
Yeah, you have to do a tornado first, because if you get flinged, you can't actually attack at all. That's the thing, right?
So I'm
Because if
rolling.
you
I'm rolling anyway. So let's just roll.
Sure.
So who's rolling? Both of us? Spike?
I mean,
making the attack.
Spike. Only Spike is attacking, but I'm on him.
Yeah, just roll for Spike. Yeah, you're mounted on Spike. Whatever happens to Spike is going to happen to you. So you can just roll the strength check to see. If you succeed, then you'll be able to make the attack. If not, he'll get flung out of the way. What is
Plus
the
3,
DC?
17. He gets a 17. Is it enough?
it's enough. This is 17. It's enough.
So
Okay.
I get damage, but I'm not flinged around.
Yeah.
How much damage?
No damage.
Oh. If I fail, it's damage. If not, it's not.
Yeah.
Please kill her, Spike.
Manages to push through these these insanely strong winds. I'll point out, I mean, you are also fighting on the side of an airship. The winds are already freaking strong.
And we are flying through the atmosphere, probably going in pretty fast.
Currently, actually, I mean, you can give me a perception check if you want to try and look over the edge from where you are. But
no, I'm fine, thank you.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not looking down.
Oh
I'm
no,
good.
miss.
Oh,
And a
Sparks is
hit.
big. Oh, okay.
So 10 damage. That's all he can do.
Okay, nice. So, yeah, Spike gets in there with the claw and actually manages to do some damage. The do Spike's claws count as magical weapons? I think he's
He's
Yeah.
made of magic.
yeah, but it's an it's an unarmed strike. Well,
Let's
we must
see.
actually look into that because
Yeah.
like,
Didn't we establish
He is a
last time
fae
that he was
also.
he was basically made up of magic, so that would be magical.
yes, but I've now this battle realized how stupidly overpowered the two of you are. So,
Been pretty obvious for a while now.
no, I mean I knew that, but good lord, that first round was eye-opening for sure. Seeing Jerry with all his stuff slots.
You did forget to add the. You see, he had mirrored image. You forgot it's in the first round.
True.
Yeah, I did completely forget. That's why I was so pissed off at the end of the round because like, you weren't supposed to actually hit anytime. So actually, good point. I forgot about that again now. So because it still had the 2,
Yeah.
it'll roll to see which one Spike hit. But okay, so Spike hits another mirror image. Actually, he rolled
So
a
it's
19.
so it's out of mirror images.
No, one more.
One more. Shit.
Is it? Does it? I think it only makes 3.
Oh, I don't know. I think you
Yeah,
said
it makes 3. But it's still so you destroy the last one. Now it is only the legitimate Loriphax there. Although those he probably would have used those against the Eldritch Blasts instead. So yeah, but it's fine. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. I mean, it's 10 damage.
It's 10 damage or 9 damage. The first one that hit the Eldritch Blast, it was 9 damage.
Okay, yeah, so much of a muchness.
So yeah, that's about it.
So in that case, he actually gets. Then he actually gets 4 back. All right. Because I minus the 5 from him, so he actually only took the 1 damage from anyway. Yeah, so that's right. Jerry, then I guess that's the end of your turn. Taking us to Yezot. Who is that? Oh Jesus, that thing's still alive. Okay.
I think Yeza did his turn by killing this guy. Right?
Yeah, but it's been around.
It was Jeza. There's the Captain Jeza, and then Yezot is the guy that's been fighting with you the night next to you. Yeah, I didn't realize until Astraea mixed up, called Yezot Jeza. I was like, oh shit, those names are really similar. Oh well, they get their brothers. Okay, can't target for some reason, but that is going to be a 22 to hit. Okay, I think he's probably going to finish this one off. Yeah, he's going to finish off this white, and that will be his turn. Top of the round with Seto. And as you guys reach the top of the round, you now notice that you are dropping below the clouds. You have left the clouds, and Captain Jezza is trying to grab a hold of the wheel, but you are very quickly losing altitude. And anyone that wants to look over the edge to try and see what you can see below you, it is nighttime. you are welcome to make a check. I mean, make a perception check on your turn.
Why not? Hey, it's nighttime.
Okay, with a 15, and because you are observant, I'll say actually that gives you the ability to recognize that these you got what you were paying for, and these Githyanki clearly knew what they were doing, because you can recognize the peaks of Mount Kaugen just over to the side. It seems like you are actually extremely close to home. You are flying above not only Kiga, but above Toto. Though you are getting closer to it by the millisecond.
I'm gonna just say fucking finally underneath my breath before making I'm making a motion with my two fingers, like left and right, which basically I'm gonna use a bonus action to move the tornado 5 feet to the left and then move it back into the freaking Loriphax skull. And
Okay.
because of that, it's gonna need to do a 17 dexterity saving throw. DC 17, sorry.
Dex save, okay.
Yeah.
That is a 14.
Oh, in that case.
Wait, hold on. Let me just double check something. Are legendary resistances and legendary actions the same thing? Or
No.
do they
No,
draw from
No.
separate pools?
two
The-
different things.
You only have 3 legendary resistances for the whole combat, and you get
For the whole
3
day.
legendary- Yeah, for the whole day. And you get legendary actions on every round, as far as I understood it.
Yeah, that's how it usually shows up in stat blocks. But this one, I don't know. I think it just imported funny into Foundry because it's put them all under the same list. But it says
Maybe it's such a powerful
Yeah.
creature that it has them back. It doesn't mean, you know.
yeah,
That is a
maybe.
possibility.
Well, it doesn't matter. So what happens if it fails?
So 7 points of lightning damage.
Where is it flinged?
No, it's not. It will
That's
have
just
to make a save at the beginning of its turn, but right now it's just damage. If it passes through, it's just simple damage. And since I already used 20, I still have 40 movement. So I'm gonna get not 20. That's 30. That's 40. Am I in range? I'm not actually. So I have to move another. Oh shit.
Just a point of order before you carry on your turn, Seto.
Sure.
Kaiya, when with your thing, when do they have to make the save? Is it when they start their turn in the area?
Let me see quickly.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Mm. When it enters for the first time or starts its turn there.
Okay, so yeah, Jerry, we've kind of forgot about that. I've just
Yeah,
moved
me and
it.
Spike will roll.
Oh shit, that means you might not get healed, right?
Yeah, so this would have been at the start of the turn before you took your healing, but just make the roll. I'm sure. I mean,
Okay, it lagged
it
for
would
me
have been.
like crazy.
It was a 5 for Spike and an 8 for Jerry on the first one.
So yeah, both of us failed.
Oh shit, Sakura!
Oh my god, it happened again. Okay, so oh fuck. So at the beginning of that round, both of you get attacked. Well, get smashed by that thing. Does that take you down, Jerry?
Yeah, exactly enough.
Yeah, so it knocks you unconscious on Spike's back before you're able to heal or anything. What about Spike? It's,
He healed for 20.
22.
what was he on before? I mean,
6. He has 6 HP. With the
After-
12, with the 18 damage.
okay, so Spike's still up. So you are still on Spike's back, but you have been knocked unconscious, and it is now. I need you to actually give me a dexterity saving throw, please, to see if your body will stay conscious and on Spike.
No, it won't.
Oh God.
Don't
Oh,
you
shit.
have
wait.
the
Yeah.
Oh, no.
inspiration still?
16.
Okay, a 16 on the dex save with the inspiration.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll say that is just enough to keep you on Spike's back, but you are knocked unconscious.
Did Loriphax take damage?
It didn't start its turn yet.
Possibly
Oh,
on the
right.
start of her turn, but it hasn't gotten there yet. So yeah, we're just gonna
Yeah,
you
for
guys
now.
and then okay. So in that case, back to Seto's turn. You've just seen that happen instead. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm still gonna
And you
move.
just did the lightning thing, yeah.
Yeah, I used all up of my movement to get where I am. So I'm just gonna grab one of my shurikens from my bag and I'm gonna toss it to the freaking Loriphax skull. Oh shit. I can't actually target because of the vortex. Yeah, never mind. You can just do it.
You can just go to the what's called combat carousel, target
Oh, sorry,
Loriphax's skull, and then T.
Oh, there we go. I moved it out the way. You can target it now.
I'm gonna toss out my shuriken and it's just too windy. It's just too fucking windy. Fuck you, game.
Yep. It gets blown out into the clouds. Unfortunately, no purchase.
Well, that's all I can do, at least for this round.
Okay. So then, at the end of your turn, that takes us on to Loriphax, who now needs to make that save.
Both for vortex and tornado.
Yeah, so which it's a strength and a intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Kaiya?
Yes, strength for you and intelligence for Kaiya.
Yep.
Okay, give me a sec. Yeah, and it is this round. Okay, so strength and intelligence. This we'll do the intelligence first. That's a straight up damage. Oh, nat 20 on that one.
Okay. Then we'll take half, which is 9.
And it oh no, that's evasion's only dex saves, right? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so how much is the half damage?
9.
Okay, nice. Okay, and then the strength save.
Strength 17.
Yep, 18.
Oh, son of a cunt.
So is that it just manages to stay where it's standing, right?
Yep, at least that's how it says.
Okay. Yeah, you can see that there is most of the bones and the plate armor, like most of it has been ripped to pieces. It is looking very badly hurt, but as it sees Jerry just falling unconscious, it is going to. Yeah, forget it. It's you see that it just looks out across all of you and says, "This isn't over. and then turns and is going to cast Dimension Door as you see a gate open. Okay. What level are you counterspelling at?
4.
Hey?
I think he said 4.
Yes, level 4.
Fourth
Because
level.
I
Okay,
know
then I need you to
exactly what a dimension door is.
I need you to roll a I need you to roll a d20 for that one.
Shit. Oh shit.
Wait a second. Cast it at higher than 4?
He's trying to get the fuck out of here. He knows that you guys are capable of counterspell. He's using high level spells for that exact reason.
Oh!
Okay, so he cast it at 6th level, which means that
16.
Basically just meet it.
so you just got it, so that counters it.
Yeah, you also had your spellcasting ability, so that's 21 on the roll.
Yeah.
So, so what you see is he goes, "This isn't over," and leaps off the edge of the wing, is trying to open a dimension door, and nothing happens. And this will provoke an opportunity attack from Spike, as he leaps off of the wing and is basically now plummeting off the edge of the ship.
Shit. Wait, I hit 8.
You hit. It's the same fucking situation as last time. He tries to get away at the last moment, but Spike just takes this claw. And how do you want to do this?
Oh my god.
She just closes her back when she tries to flee. It's like a claw mark on her back.
Yeah, as you do that, you hear this scream as just Spike, angered by your unconscious body on its back, just takes a swipe and knocks one of the vertebrae out of the back of its neck, and you actually see the vertebra as it goes flying off into the distance. You can hear it rattling with the arrowhead that Iron shot into the back of its neck last time, and you just see the heads all kind of crumble and fall as this entire body with the plate armor and everything just falls into the clouds below and down into the distance, as you guys are currently still just careening in towards Toto and moving faster and faster towards the ground. But you have essentially defeated Loriphax for now, and yeah, well done. That is going to take us to Kaiya's turn, as there are still, I think there's still like 1 or 2 whites out there, but you also, yeah, Jerry is currently unconscious on Spike's back.
So close the giant portal on me.
Yeah, and the portal's still.
Kaiya doesn't really have any healing capabilities. Is the one that's closest to her still alive?
That one is dead according to text.
No.
Um,
That one's dead there, the one that's sort of in the middle. The only white that is still alive is like around the corner. You would be able to see it, but you'd have to move from where you're standing now. If you moved closer to where Seto and Jerry and them were, you would see it.
okay. She'll move in that direction then.
Okay. Yeah, that will use about 20 feet of your movement, but you can see it.
Okay. And then how far away is it from her?
It is 30 feet from you.
Okay, then she's gonna Misty step up to it and attack it twice with her katana.
All right, nice. Go for it. Make those attacks as you just bamf and
That's
appear
an
right
one.
in front of it. Okay, yeah. So
bloody hell.
you yeah, but you're facing the wrong way, and you stab out, and you realize that the thing is behind you. So you have to turn for your next strike. But I think you've got 2 attacks, don't you?
Yeah, so she'll add sneak attack to the second one.
Yeah, second one will hit.
And yeah, that'll be her turn. Hopefully it's dead, but I'm not sure. It
Not
it
quite. pretty
pardon?
badly hurt, but it's pretty badly hurt. But unfortunately, because it was you only got the one strike, wasn't able to finish it.
Okay. She's gonna move back a bit, and it can't take opportunity attacks because of the swashbuckler feet thing.
Fancy feet.
Okay,
Footwork.
Yeah,
cool.
fancy foot.
You move back into one of the rooms. You are now safely indoors, and that is going to. Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yep. Oh wait, she'll
Okay.
also kill the vortex.
Save.
Okay, nice. So yeah, you're dispelling that. Is that what you said?
Yeah, and yeah.
Okay. Then that is going to take us on to the Gith, who are going to start running in as quick as they can to try and help Jezza as he's trying to regain control of the ship, but he rolled like shit. So, and there's nothing they can actually do because it's connected to him. All right. That takes us to Astraea.
Well, that been basically gonna lift my and develop Jerry in probably in healing light and healing on these.
Okay, what is? Have you got the range for that?
Unless he is more than 60 feet, which he isn't, because this is 60 feet. Counted
Yeah.
exactly for counterspell
That's
reasons.
cool. I wasn't sure what the range was. 60 is cool.
Yeah.
Okay, how much does he get back?
It's for
Perfect. Yeah, you see this, Jerry. You sort of come back to consciousness as you're still sitting on the back of Spike. Loriphax is gone from in front of you, but this light seems to be restoring you. Astraea, what else? Where else are you going? What else are you doing?
what's going over here and giving the help action to Captain Jessup, hopefully so he can steer the ship.
Okay. Yeah, you will be able to give him advantage on his check to try and stop the ship from crashing into Toto, basically.
Again, maybe that would actually be smart if he crashed into Toto because Jerry would get his revenge.
Okay, and that is going to take us on to June. June, what do you do?
Right, so I appear within 10 feet again. I'll appear over there. Do I see Jerry hanging lifelessly off of Spike?
You see, he's just waking up now after
Oh, is he
Australia's
just waking up?
him. So he's
Okay,
he is alive, but he's just coming to, and you can see to your right there is still the one white, but it seems like that's the only enemy left on the ship.
Alright, I'll use my bonus action to move my hex to that white. And I will let loose 3 Eldritch Blasts. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, and it is absolutely obliterated.
Damn, my damage rolls on Eldritch Blast are always so nice. I love it. Yeah, basically 3 of them hit it at once and blasted it out of the material realm. And yeah, that's all I'm doing.
All right, and that is actually going to bring us out of combat as you finish off the last one. Well done. We are going to now. Let me see. Just so damn many of you. Yeah. With that, you are all going to earn 2,300 XP, bringing you to level 14.
Yahoo!
1,300.
Yeah.
What's the new total? Just to make sure.
140,030.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Holy mother of God.
140,030, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
Yeah, as the battle ends, Spike will just fly onto the ship to the closest point,
Okay.
right over here, and then I just flop on the ground, like drop from him onto the ground, and just lay there, groaning.
Suddenly
Alright,
wishing
cool.
he was
Alright.
a
So
skeleton.
I look at Jerry as he flops down. I'm saying, you really should stop rushing in like that. It is not good for your health.
You say that to Kaiya.
No,
To me.
Jerry.
Okay.
The mouse.
Yeah, at this point, Astraea, you also see that all the Geth are now trying to grab onto this wheel, and you help them because it is just spinning violently. But as you touch it, you feel this sort of psychic pulse run through your body and like into your mind, as there is clearly more to just steer than a regular ship. But you see Captain Jezza, with your help, he starts to correct it, and you just start seeing him pull at it as the entire ship just groans and creaks as you see all of the wings, all of these flaps and fins start to turn and try and take in the sort of impact that is coming, as he shouts out again in common to brace yourselves, as that you can now see that you are rocketing closer and closer, but he manages to get control, and it does seem like you are still going to hit the ground though, and you are moving fast, but what is everybody doing in these moments?
Well, I know what I'm doing.
No.
Nope. You're not
Woo!
doing that. I'm
I
playing-
am going to simply float using my cloak of Dunamancy.
I will just wait it out, I suppose.
Seta would use his feeling agility action to dash and uses a key point to use Step of the Wind to rush towards Sakura, and that would grant him 110, 220, 330 feet.
Yeah, with all that, you'll be able to rush through. So you'll probably have to go through the room that Kai is in, back down the stairs, and just bolting at top speed to get back there. Well, I'm just actually going to put you out here for now and just
Sure.
make you invisible. But you do manage to go back downstairs where Z is standing there, and she has just got her sword at the ready, and she goes, "Seto, what the hell's going on up there?"
I'm not entirely even certain myself. Something happened, we're plummeting down. Just wait for impact. Who knows how we are gonna land, or even if we are gonna land safely.
As you say that, there is an almighty hell of a crash as you suddenly all feel the impact, and you see the ship now come careening down over the farmlands. You start feeling it breaking through the tops of trees as you were making your way closer and closer to the ground. Anyone else doing anything to brace before you actually make impact?
Do I have enough
Yeah,
time to get on
Pretty
Spike?
much. I'm gonna miss this step. Hopefully, negate the motion.
Or are you trying to miss the step too?
Just step. Dark. I can see side of the. Oh yeah, I should be able to see like thing that basically up. Well, the thing we leaves behind. So I'm just misty stepping out there. And that could be problematic.
Okay, so Astraea's misty stepping into open air. As okay, I will say, Astraea, try and give me. I'm trying to think what kind of a check this would be to try and time it right. Maybe an acrobatics check, um, to see if you can time it well enough that you can leave at the lowest point before the ship actually makes impact. To
Right,
try and
no, 26.
load. Okay, yeah, you feel like you probably managed to do it at the very last second. Jerry, yes, Spike can still fly.
I just
What do
teleport
you?
with him. I just grab a hold, try to as quickly as I can get on him and teleport. Wait, there's so much HP. I rolled for the blink. It's recharged.
Okay. Just by the way, you haven't re-healed all your
Yeah, I know.
HP.
I just can't really control my HP because I'm on a spike and I can reduce it.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm just
I
making
remember.
sure. But yes. So okay, you'll manage to do that. Try and get airborne.
There we
Kaya,
go.
did you say you were gonna do something?
She's going to turn into Baby Fox and hide
Fucking pray.
under the bed.
As she's transforming, I'll shout out to Kaiya. Kaiya, jump now, right now, and I jump off the side. If she, I don't know if she, yeah, I just say that and jump off the side.
Then she is in Baby Fox and she jumps off the side.
Okay.
I would literally point out you are trusting the person who has been like hurting you for time ago.
Just give me a wisdom save to see if you can will yourself to jump off the side, because you are hurtling through this place at high speed, so you can the wisdom save is to see whether or not your character thinks it's a good idea.
Okay. Let's see.
Hey,
Ass clap.
Is it a good
Okay.
idea?
I mean, yeah. Look, it's it's up to you. You see that there are farmlands. It looks softer than the small peasant village that you seem to be heading towards.
oh no.
So, yeah, you can try and make that jump if you want, but it's entirely up to you. You rolled well enough to make your decision.
Okay, she is going to jump off for some reason, trusting June. Who knows why? But she will try to fall in a way that she will land on June.
Okay.
She's basically using June as like a pillow. Yeah, yeah.
So you see June leap off the edge and dive straight after her for her. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I see her above me, and I just cast Feather Fall, and I'm also feather falling with my cloak.
Okay,
Ooh.
beautiful. So you guys, as as you leap over the side, you feel this. You feel yourself suddenly become weightless and start floating down to the ground as you see this ship go careening into
Before,
a peasant village. What are you guys doing downstairs? Z
yeah,
and Setu.
before we land, just hop into the room, grab Sakura into my hold, and just just curl into one small ball and prepare for impact, or whatever the hell happens.
All right, and with that, you guys see the ship just impact and start tearing through the ground, and it seems like more of a crash than a landing, but um, it is just grinding through these farmlands, and it stops
Damn.
just inches away from a couple of peasant houses as the as those of you who jumped off will be not where I put you on the map, so way back there. So you'll be at the bottom of the map, basically. If you jumped,
Sakura's there. Why is Sakura? Yeah.
well,
Oh wait,
that
it's
is
not
where
Sakura. Never mind.
Seto, Sakura, and oh, sorry, Seto. I was trying to move you at the same time.
No worries.
But you guys wake up in the sort of in the wreckage of it. I'm going to ask you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, Seto, and a constitution saving throw, because I think you were the only one still on the ship, right?
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, and she's also going to have to make this.
Dexterity would be 23. And Constitution would be 19. And if I fail one of them, can you just please tell me? Before since I have a new stuff I can use. That's why.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you can try and use the new stuff. The con save might have been low, but you're not sure. It's all chaos as the room that you're in basically implodes, and you're still sort of curled up in the ball. You feel like you managed to keep your footing, and you kind of hold onto Sakura's body as you get flung from the ship, and you are now rolling through it. You hit your head a couple of times as you were rolling, but what is? Oh yeah, okay. But you managed to, using your new Diamond Soul technique, just sort of surround yourself in protective key energy as you just protect both you and Sakura's body and go rolling through the wreckage. You come to a stop hard on against the wood, and you open your eyes to find yourself fully conscious and awake, still alive, but inside the wreckage of this burning airship. Z doesn't seem like she came out of it that well. She has taken some damage, but she is still conscious and awake. You can just see that she got cut by something in the crash, and she's sitting there clutching at her side. The rest of you, those of you who could fly, are able to just sort of glide down. But June, who were you targeting? How many people could you target there with the feather fall? You're muted.
muted.
I'm not there.
Oh, sorry. If there's more, if it was more than Kaiya jumping off, then I would be able to target up to 5 different people.
Yeah, because I think the only other one that was falling was Astraea, after she misty stepped off.
Yeah, I could have hit her as well with the feather fall. This is why you
Okay.
always take feather fall.
Okay, nice. So, yeah, you would also probably have seen Yezot fling himself over the edge and been able to catch him as well. You guys all would have gone over simultaneously. You would have probably seen Astraea above you all as the last one to have jumped, but you do all manage to make your way down to the bottom of these farmlands. You see in front of you, you know that you guys are fairly close to Toto. This is where the little peasant village is, at sort of at the border of the Sakura forest, and you can see now a couple of peasants making their way out of their homes to see what in the holy hell just happened outside.
Quick question. Where is Kaiya?
You are
Nowhere.
with June. Sorry, I did not put your token down.
All good.
But you are there with June.
Nice. And she is a baby fox.
Okay.
Yeah, this one do.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah. So you guys are in the wreckage of this airship. What would you like to do?
I'll heal myself up for 20 with the Leon hands and just fly towards the ship and call for Seto and G.
Kaiya goes and rolls in the grass, happy to not be in some weird sky place anymore. She does much prefer the ground, and this is clear by the way she is just rolling in the grass. She is very happy.
Yeah, Jin sees this and says, "Ugh, cute things," and so begins a long walk to the airship. We're probably quite a bit quite far from the airship at this point because we jumped off quite early.
That
I mean, look,
escalated quickly.
she is primarily a fox.
Hmm.
The human thing, that's like you get that ability later as a kitsune. You're born a fox, So she is primarily a fox, not a human. So fox behavior is completely normal. To her, anyway. She's surprised that no one else is rolling in the grass with her. Maybe steals name.
Anyway, Kaiya, let's go. We need to check up on who survived that crash, if any.
Kaiya doesn't like June right now, and she goes to Astraea instead.
I literally just saved your life, motherfucker. Okay, it's fine.
You keep on shocking her.
And I
Man,
just saved your
June,
life.
I will just point towards the title that I gave the stream, basically. It's so fitting right now.
Fox and a goat. So I suppose she'll thank June, but she doesn't want to be shocked again, so she just nods at her, and then runs over to Astraea and jumps onto her shoulder because she knows she's not going to be shocked on Astraea's shoulder. Astraea's nice.
You
Astraea-
get shocked by June
You
when
think.
you invade her privacy. That's all it is. She has a bubble. If you go into that bubble, you get shocked.
Oh, that's pretty nice. The other bubble just ate you.
Anyway, yeah. So June's gonna begin making her way to the crash site.
Well, Astraea, she will be summoning her Pegasus using the like flying towards the village to hurt and maybe need aid.
As you start approaching the village, you can hear this old man that has just walked out of his house. You can see a couple of these farmers that are busy looking at what just happened, and you hear one of them shouting out, as
Oh dear God.
Fuck me.
yeah, this man sort of runs out of his house, and he takes a bucket and starts filling it with sand, just soil from the garden, and starts throwing it onto the fires outside. Also, kind of looking up, trying to see what's on the ship, but he hasn't seen anything try to disembark it yet. I will-
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot.
Abort mission, abort.
Of all the damn places we had to crash on top of Sakura's goddamn grandfather's house. Damn it.
Yeah, Uncle is OG Chun.
They both. It's sort of interchangeable.
Yes,
It's just
sorry.
no. OG son is it's the same. It's just one's got one eye and one's got two eyes.
Oh.
That's actually one of the cool thing about the book I got with the Hinken yokai. There's like at the back there's a lot of like what the sand and stuff and like that.
Kaiya's kind of not noticing the people. There's a Pegasus. She's never seen this thing before. She's sniffing it.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah, she's never left the Feywild. This is some interesting shit. She's been on quite the journey.
Oh, it's so fitting now. Just imagine the carpet being the Pegasus.
Oh, huh? Oh.
Hold on a minute. Have any of us actually met OG-san?
No.
Nope.
Nope, no one knows.
But Sakura would have told Seto about.
Yeah. I know about him, but haven't met him. We should
Yes,
have.
none of us know what he looks like.
No.
Sakura
There's a
did
lot of
tell,
old samurai
Sakura
dudes
did
in
tell
this place.
Oji-san about the party. So he might recognize them.
I mean, he's gonna recognize as soon as he sees Sakura. So.
Definitely one person here. He will 100% recognize, but currently they are more focused on their houses not burning down and are trying hard to put out these fires.
I just get off Spike and tell him to help them with the fires. So he's just like digging a hole, but sends all the sand inside the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Okay.
have such a cool idea right now.
Yeah.
And I just, is there an opening in a ship,
Starts
or
burying the fire.
is there an opening in a
Yes.
ship or anything?
More openings than there were.
Like a hole in the ship?
Wait, where are you? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you see that the ship is split in half. There's loads of holes in it. You can currently see where you are standing. You can see Marta's body just sort of splayed out over one of the sort of mounds on the side, and you can hear faint coughing from inside that part of the ship.
I just rush inside.
Okay, yeah. As you enter, you see to your right Z kind of pressed up against the wall, just clutching her side and trying to catch her breath as she's sort of coughing through the smoke. And you can see Seto, he's just sort of bundled up with the Sakura in his arms. He's just realizing what's happening.
Okay, they're all big enough to exit through the place I entered, right? The ship is
Yeah.
literally split in half. Okay.
Yeah, that gap, that's probably, like 15, 20 feet where it's open there now. It's, yeah, completely wrecked. But you can see that there are fires happening inside, and it is starting to fill with smoke there. These fires, that if you don't take care of them quickly, it could spread. These are farmlands; it could get real bad.
Yeah. June will, as soon as she gets to the wreck, she'll begin using prestidigitation to basically snuff out any campfire-sized fires and lower. So any small fires like that, she's going to begin snuffing them out every couple seconds with that.
Yeah, you can do that for sure. As you do exactly that. Every place you see a little burning piece of a plank or something, you're just snuffing them out as best you can.
I have a cool idea. I take my alchemy jug, have it produce water, and then while flying the Pegasus, I'm basically like pouring it out. So you have most likely seen like how they do like air drops, basically something like that, just with the Pegasus.
Yeah, very cool. I like that. So you start flying over and dropping water from the sky, just trying to pour as much of this out as you can. Give me Astraea. Just give me actually Astraea and June. Can both of you give me a sleight of hand check?
Sure thing. And upgrade.
Yikes.
Yeah, no, that's not too bad. The DC is not that high. But yeah, you managed to get most of these fires out actually, and um, Spike will manage to put out one at the back. There are still one or two lingering, but after a little while to actually put them all out. And let's just reflect that. There we go. All right, fires should be out. Cool.
Yeah, I'm still here.
There we go.
They're out.
It's loading. There we go.
Yeah, I'll begin making my way to the peasants that were helping, and I'll be checking around for any injuries or anything like that. Anybody, well, if they were injured, they'd probably be crushed under it. But either way, I'm still looking around.
You see one of the peasants that he just sort of scurries backwards and hides behind this older man as he approaches you. He says, "Hold there."
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
sorry, I'm going over. Sorry. So he says he just holds up a hand and says, "Hold there. Who are you?"
Yeah, this is a real mess we've caused. I apologize profusely, and I give a small bow. We are technically part of Toto. You'll get some of the other people that you'll probably recognize a bit better. We kind of dropped out of the sky. It's really hard to explain, and I continue to explain how we fought moon dwellers and a whole lot of shit they probably don't understand.
At this point, as you're trying to explain all of this and you're telling him the story, he looks up in the air and sees the Pegasus flying over with Astraea on it, and sees this little fox moving up close to you. And as he's looking around, he's notices something on Astraea as she flies past. June, have you got any sort of insignia? Were you actually accepted into the army yet?
I'm
Mm-mm.
pretty sure I
He was, but
was,
he
but I
was
haven't.
never given a coin.
Yeah, I wasn't given anything to show that I was part of the army or anything like that.
No, well, that would have been part of it. If you were once you joined, Z would have hooked you up
Oh, okay.
with your role. So, in
I
that
just
case,
realized something like, knows about the red dragon man. Troublesome?
you're still wearing yours.
Yeah, that's why I have the AC. I was basically like considering. Maybe, you know what, I'm gonna do a for intelligence one. Above a 10, then I'm smart enough to be. So,
All right.
I'm smart enough. Anyway.
Okay. So yeah, you realize that you're back in Toto now, and Z has done the same thing. Actually, she's been sitting there, um, and she is made aware of the fact that you guys are back in Toto. She will also take the mask off of her face. Where did I put that button? Okay. And so are you going to go and land next to June while she's trying to explain what just happened to these peasants?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Yeah. So then when you step off the or when you land there and he sees you and realizes that you are both um, Blue Dragon Samurai, he will say, oh, my lords, I do apologize," and he will bow deeply and just sort of smack the guy next to him, who will also then just bow and say, I did not realize that um, I do apologize. We were rather startled, of course, but please do not apologize. We are merely in your way." And he
Wait,
will.
wait, hang on. Don't worry. We should be the ones apologizing. We just dropped an airship on top of your property.
Kaiya is just sniffing at his feet.
And Astraea, upon hearing that, is like, and like drops a one cocoa. Not sure stuff, but at least it goes a little.
Thank you so much. And he'll bow to you. Incidentally, he also bowed to you, Kaya, as he just turned, and even though you're this tiny fox, he looked directly into your eyes and gave a deep bow as if very respectful. You get the impression that he recognizes what you are, just um, the way he was treating you. But you can give me an insight check to learn anything more about that. Yeah, with a 17, you get the impression that this guy recognizes you as a kitsune and probably knows that you're not just a small fox, but he just also seems super respectful, especially towards the samurai. This is He's just being as respectful as he can. And while this is happening, what are you guys doing that are in the ship? So Jerry and Seto.
Want to try something. That right piece of the back, like back right side of the ship, like that piece that broke off.
Yeah.
See how big it is for a second.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's part of that is sort of like stuck into the ground. That was like the whole side of that ship. But what are you trying to do with it?
I wanted to use my new feature, but if it's stuck deep in the ground, I'm not sure I'll be able to do it.
No, I mean you're pretty freaking tough. It's like a triangular wedge. It's about 40 feet long, and it is wedged into the ground at the moment. But I don't know what you're trying to do. It's
Okay,
not like it's deep underground. Most of the bottom of the ship is gone. It's been destroyed, so it's just kind of spiked in. That's how it's standing up.
I want like to move at least that piece a bit away from the houses, but not in front of the village, like around this area where the Githyanki standing. So try and move it there.
Okay. Uh,
I'll use before that. I used Giant Smite.
all
So
right. You can.
now I'm large. For the next 1 minute, I'm large.
I think you've got an enlarge button there.
Yeah, I do. And I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
So you can make an athletics check
Oh,
with
shit.
advantage. Massive
Like,
spike.
shit. Jerry, yeah, Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't really make him large. Okay, I'm large now. Never mind.
That-
Yeah, large. I just push it back.
you can give me an athletics check with advantage.
Too.
Okay, yeah, with the 32, you'll be able to probably move that. What are you trying to do exactly? You will move it horizontally. I can't
Just
move that on the map, so
from the road, so it won't be crashed on the road. That piece and like the one next to it. It's probably a bit bigger. Move the two back pieces from the so they won't lay on the road.
okay, yeah, I see what you're doing. Okay, you'll manage to start clearing them away from the road a little bit, just uh, creating basically a path that they can walk underneath. Some of it still does hang over a little bit because you couldn't move it all, but you will be able to move it away.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, and Seto, what about you?
No, you cannot fuck the music.
I would get up and as soon as I would get up and just get outside, put Sakura's body right there before moving back to help G out. If she can't move out herself, if she can, then I would just get out and move to assess the situation right about here.
So you're seeing Giant Jerry pushing the ship back.
I'm not surprised. Jerry can't surprise me anymore. Fucking
Yeah, no, that seems right at this point. Z is able to move. She doesn't seem that badly hurt. But which way are you going? She'll follow you out of the ship.
no, just the quickest way, right about here. To our left. Also not to be in a bothersome spot for
You can-
Jerry, but maybe like here.
Have you moved your token? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There. I thought it was lagging. Okay, yeah. So you will be able to move. Z will sort of help bring Mota's body there as well. Just are you fucking kidding me?
what happened?
Stepped on a death trap.
Everything all right?
Okay, we're back.
All good?
I don't know what happened there. Discord just
It was having one of its legendary moments.
I mean, I don't mind.
One
You
of
know,
the
we
legendary
enjoy the
moments
music,
is
so.
trash stuff.
Holy shit, is that Hollow Knight? I think it is.
This? I don't think it is, to be honest. That's Discord is just moving mad.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
Post it to basically try to see if that fixes.
Now, void can be stressful if you use it for like a long period of time.
Hmm.
Come back.
Dev, is your Discord
Okay.
giving you shit?
Dude, my whole computer is freaking out.
Sounds like it's still dying.
Oh, dude. Okay. I don't know. Every time I try and speak again, it crashes again.
I mean, we can hear
We
you
can hear you
normally.
now.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I think I'm back. Who knows? But we're sort of wrapping things up now anyway. So, um, okay. You guys. Sorry. What just happened there? Last thing was Jerry was moving things out of the road, and Seto was moving Sakura's body outside of the ship.
Yeah, as Jerry would move the entire team to clear out the path, we'd probably just look at Z and tell her, we should probably just go and find others. Who knows where they scattered, and see if we can help any of these villagers if they're in danger. So we would probably start moving towards Jerry, on the pad that he sort of, I guess, cleared out, and just scouring the area to see if we find anyone hurt or essentially the rest of our compatriots.
Okay. Yeah. You can make a perception check to try and figure out which way they went.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Oh. No, it's
Ice Screech.
hard to tell. There's so much chaos as you come out of the ship. You have a look around and you don't see them anywhere. You can one peasant that has just been putting out a fire, and he sees you all, and he looks down at the bodies on the ground, and he looks back at you, Seto, and he just sort of starts backing away slowly.
Like, Sakura would be in my hands, wouldn't be on the ground. If she can walk herself, I would just be carrying Sakura for the rest of the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just pointing that
Well,
out.
yeah, he sees that and he just starts backing up.
I mean, I find it odd, but not anything too odd. I would just probably just go in a random direction, I guess. Maybe even follow him, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can see basically everything else on the map. It just occurs to you that your allies are not around here anyway. You can definitely not see them other than Z. So logic would probably tell you that they are hidden from view where you are now. However, you do see some lights approaching from the city. You can see riders that are are making their way towards this village in the distance. They'll probably be here relatively soon. You can just see them coming from Toto itself.
That would be from the left, right? From here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just go start walking this way, I guess. Slowly towards Jerry.
Okay. Yeah. And you're still carrying Sakura. You'll be able to. Jerry's basically cleared that path fairly well now. So
I would look at Jerry and just be like, "You never cease to surprise me, man. Whatever you did, good job. Can you maybe do the same thing for the giant thing up front? Or is it too big for you?"
Well, I can certainly try.
I'm asking if you could literally grab this and just toss it here, down there. It's not enough.
Probably push. That's the only option. But
Oh, I mean that's
who
fine.
knows?
yeah, you might be able to push it. It might. I mean, you might actually need some help for that one. Jerry might not be able to do it all on his own, but it's having Jerry would definitely be the best way of doing it.
Have you seen the rest? Is everybody okay, Jerry?
Yeah, they're talking to an old man right over there. I just point at the rest of the group.
So nobody's in danger. What about Githyankis? Did you see any of them? Is the captain alive?
Well, I assume I didn't crush the one in on the path down here when I moved the pieces back. Or is he unconscious?
There is the one that floated down. There's Yezot down there, and June helped him with the featherfall, but he's currently just looking through the rubble. He seems to also be searching for the other Gith.
Maybe some right. I don't know. I was focused on moving the wreckage.
Okay, keep doing the good work.
You see, at this point, you overhear from behind. You can hear the old man saying, "Well, please, if you do not, or if you need somewhere to stay, you are more than welcome to come inside. I can make you some tea. We can check your injuries. I'm afraid I'm not a medical man, but I'll do what I can." And he's just trying to look at what's sort of happening, looking at the size of the ship. I'm going to give him a perception check.
Cool. Yeah, June's gonna say, thank you very much. Wow, we really messed up. I wouldn't want to be us right now. We are gonna get into so much shit with the authorities. June's just gonna basically spout out on how screwed we are with everybody back up in Toto.
Well, if it's only the authority, that's your problem. Not that big, but you most likely gods.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. And I will go. I'll walk behind this over here, take off the mask, and transform into the my alternate's uh, basically the character that I decide to show people in Toto. It's that like samurai looking girl. This one basically.
Oh yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Looks like.
But yeah, I'll continue talking and stuff, and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can. At this point, he'll sort of be kind of confused, but he just seems ultra polite and is inviting you all to come in for some tea, and he seems quite taken aback at what has just happened. The other farmers seem kind of pissed off, but they're not saying much at this point.
Kaiya will sort of bow her head, lick his shoe, and happily go inside.
Okay. Well, he's sort of inviting you back to the house, and then if you're wanting to take him up on that offer, he will lead you back towards his house, which is that one up at the top.
Yeah, it's like yeah, some tea would be really nice right now. We had this one girl in our squad that recently died.
You fucking dickhead.
Oh my fuck.
You
No, that's
dick.
not the way to tell him.
You asshole.
he doesn't know. She was really good at making tea. It's a shame that she died.
And
Oh, that is a shame. My little cherry blossom. She is quite the tea master as well. I'm sure they would have gotten along swimmingly. I'm very sorry for your loss. Please, and he starts leading you towards his house.
this reminds us very much of Lake Idikayo, so one of the wands he has detect magic to see if essentially some kind of shapeshift.
Okay. Yeah. So with detect magic, you pick up the aura um of different magics, and what you see here is there is a hell of a lot of magic happening in the rubble of this ship, and you can see there is something on the other side of the wall behind his house that is definitely magical, but from what you can see as you look around, it seems to be pinging off shards of um, that sort of crystalline thing that was inside the ship itself. There are just pieces scattered all over the place, and otherwise, all the magic is coming off of you guys. This guy, you can see there are some faint magical glows from inside his house, but there is nothing obviously magical coming off of him other than some like maybe knows some basic magic here, some basic connection to the weave, but he doesn't strike you as a shapeshifter, no.
Well, then I'm gonna take him up of offer and follow.
Me and Spike will try to push the other part of the ship.
Yeah, Kaiya is walking next to Oji-san.
Okay, yeah. So Kaiya, June, and Astraea, you guys are heading towards the house. Jerry is gonna try and push the ship. Seto, what do you
I'll use it again, the giant smite, because it's fast.
Oh, you're the
Yeah.
Okay, you can give me another athletics check at advantage.
Spike rolls anything?
Yeah, sure. Spike can roll an athletics check as well. Yeah, Spike is a fucking dog
Yeah.
and is
Worth a shot.
not able to not able to make this thing budge. But as you kind of go down, you manage to actually lift this thing into the air, and it's you start moving it ever so slightly, but it is not moving much. It will still need more than you, but you are able to actually lift the ship off of the ground from where you were standing, and you manage to move it a little bit further backwards, but if you push it any further than that, you'll be pushing it into the road and undoing the work that you did before. It doesn't feel like it's light enough to just like go running along with it.
And then I'll just put it down and follow the rest of the group inside the house.
Yeah, it's less that you there's just too much surface area to move. So if there were some other people helping you, it would probably be more than possible. But yeah, alone, I'm afraid not.
On Z would probably just be because we saw the rest of the party, so we would also be going along. And as we see Jerry not being able to push it, I'd just say, Jerry, don't worry about it, man. I've seen the lights coming from the the town. Probably in the morning, we can just get on the other side, get some ropes, and help you push it. It's gonna be a lot easier if there's multiple of us than if it's only you. But you should probably take rest. You don't really look the best.
I just nod and shrink back. Just now realizing how tired I am. Just dragging my feet back to the house.
Okay, and with that, with that, you guys head over to the Oji-san's house. It is 1:30 in the morning, so it is dark at this point. But he leads you into the house and makes his way up onto the. Well, actually, he just sort of stands at the entrance as you all come closer.
My map is a little bit weird.
Yeah, my
And the
map is
map
pretty
looks a
screwed
bit
up at
odd.
the moment.
Yeah, it's like
Part of it just gray, the other part is red.
sort of like a layered, I guess.
Okay, can you see anything though?
We can see the house on the inside.
But
I've
it's really
shown-
messed up.
I sent a screenshot.
That
This is
looks
our
really like it looks
point
like
of view.
the what's called the
Oh, I see.
the darkness is basically you hopped off the map and map is. Hey,
Okay, I don't actually know what the transition is, but anyway, just did that fix it?
Unfortunately not.
Still the same, unfortunately.
transition is basically the little thing you have like.
No. This works normally.
Yeah, just give it a sec.
Who the hell is dropping confetti?
I dropped the little one. Yeah, that one's a nice big one, and what happened? I actually haven't seen this one. What's this one?
Jesus
That's a big one.
Christ.
This one's the best
Startled
one by far. It's just so good for most situations.
Hmm?
Nope, map's still screwed for some reason.
Oh, you're playing with the comp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, guys? Actually, I think this is where we're going to end it for tonight, as you guys are all making your way in that way. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's not. I can't fix this right now. And
Don't stress about it.
but looking at the time anyway, it's probably about that. Holy shit, that's irritating. Everything's just frozen on my end. So, yeah, as you guys all make your way in towards the house, he will stand at the door. He will open the door and give you a bow, sort of gesturing for all of you to come inside. As one by one, Kaiya, June, and Astraea, you guys go inside, and then you see him sort of look up as the last three of you are approaching, and he notices who you are carrying in your arms, Seto. And as he just looks at you, he looks down in your hands, and you see him sort of trembling. And as he's about to say something, that is where we're going to end the session.
Ooh.
I don't think a week time is gonna make me ready for what comes next.
And thank God I'm not making a session. The feels too strong here.
Ready for son to know that Sakura is dead.
This is next session's gonna hurt. I can see it.
Mm,
It's gonna hurt a lot.
Oh, we reached the
Next
day.
session, in a nutshell.
Yeah, essentially. Oh no. My body is not ready for this.
I'm still kind of hoping we can bring her back, to be honest.
We just
Like, Kaiya's great.
need one level and then I can.
You said like fucking 1 level ago.
No, I said one level.
And you got it. And it's not enough.
That
Let's
was
see.
that is like 2 levels. Back
Yeah,
then.
Pretty sure you
Yeah.
said last session you needed 1 level.
No, I said I needed 2.
Uh,
Oh, no, that's yeah. Just 1 more level, then we I can do it, and then we just need some.
Well, we have 9 days before she starts decaying.
I mean, I have Raise Dead, but the spell explicitly says it does it closes all mortal wounds, but it doesn't restore missing body parts. And I think somebody needs a brain to, work.
Well, not necessary. Just look at Donald Trump.
okay.
Okay then.